Yeah. Okay, so I just go over to the game and hit Pathfinder 2E player view, and then our adorable animated VTubers should be bouncing around and jumping around and stuff. Maybe? There they go. Okay.
Testing.
There you go.
And like, is the magic flowing?
Yeah, look, see, it gets bigger.
Really good.
Yeah, nice.
Is my mouth open? Oh my god, it's so tiny.
Oh, I keep trying to unpause the game, but I'm a player.
Yeah.
All right.
Lars's head tilts up.
Oh my god. What is going on?
Well, he was so boring. I thought he needed some movement when he was talking, so we would, you know, yeah.
Get over here.
And we still got our help wanted sign in the corner.
Like, I have to speak loudly and like shouty to make that.
Yeah,
Kind of
not
match
exactly
up.
sure.
All right.
But yeah, so are we all good to go?
We're good to go. You tell me what you want to do with music. If you have ambient music in Foundry you want me to use, I'll use that. Otherwise, I'll just default to something on.
So I generally just listen to the music in Foundry.
Oh, okay.
There's also a lot of musical cues that aren't like set music. It's like
okay.
if you move your character into a room, the music might update or something. So it's
Ooh.
probably better just to do it via Foundry.
All right. I will try my best to do it in Foundry. All right, I'm gonna fade this one out.
Yep.
Okay.
The adventure begins.
All right, let's do this thing.
All right. So after having a rather extended battle with some midflits, one who attempted to flee, you guys have spent around 3 hours now kind of resting in front of the building, kind of tending to your wounds. And as you're kind of going through this process, you've like finished patching everyone up, you're all psyching yourself up to cross the bridge. You see a figure approaching from the south. And Lars, I'll get you to describe your character as you see this figure walking forward.
All right. So this figure, so he's an older man. He looks like he's probably in his mid-50s, and he's tall, over 6 feet, and very large. He's got kind of old, used-looking, well-worn chainmail on, and he's got a shield and a sword at his side. Gray hair, gray like cape or cloak behind him, and just has like the very weary and no nonsense look on his face.
So yeah, previously in town, you had gone for your daily tea with Rin, and she had mentioned that she had asked a group of adventurers to kind of go out to the Gauntlight, which is this massive lighthouse north of town. One of these adventurers is Rin's younger sister, Chamomile, who you would be familiar with, but you don't know the other two super well. But you do know, you have seen them around town here and there. So at Rin's request, you have accepted to like join these adventurers as they scope out the lighthouse to see if there's any danger here. You do see these 3 individuals forward, but you also notice in the water over here that there seems to be a large toad-like creature that is kind of eyeing you.
Okay. I'll kind of like pause for a moment as I'm approaching them to sort of like eye this toad-like creature to see if I can determine whether or not it is just curious at me being in its area, or if it looks like it's hostile or predatory. I don't know if there's a check for that.
It would be nature.
All right.
With a 6, you have no idea. However, you can tell that like it's stationary. It doesn't seem to be like slowly moving closer to you. You're not sure what its intentions are. But it just continues to kind of glare at you.
Lars, would any of us know your character if we are locals to the town?
So you and I would know each other.
Okay.
Maybe not exceedingly well, but for the past year and a half, I would have shown up in town a year and a half ago, recovering from wounds from my kind of previous life, and I had taken it to having like a daytime tea with your sister, and to just like talk, and kind of as a way of getting out of my room where I've essentially been just like gloomy and reflective on a life that has been hard and potentially wasted.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
so the others may have seen me around town, but I don't know if I would have interacted with them at all.
Okay. All right. Chamomile will see you then, looking old and confused, and say, Gregor, what are you doing up here? You gotta watch out. There's frogs, and they'll eat you. Here, you should come inside. We'll get you like a blanket or something. We'll figure out how you got here. We can put the adventure on hold. We'll escort you back to town. Come on in, buddy.
I'll kind of be smiling wryly at Chamomile's assumptions, and I'll kind of step forward. I'll point out the frog. Like, I'll just point like that. There's a frog that way, and but I'll say, as a matter of fact, I'm here to make sure you three stay out of trouble.
Out of trouble?
As I'm like looking at this corpse.
Oh, me get in trouble? Never.
Rin asked that I make sure you guys are okay.
This small halfling draped in religious robes grabs your hand. Rin asked you to come. Did she also see you in the stars? She said there were others.
She would have, yes.
She says she saw me in the stars, but I was sitting right next to her when she did. So sometimes I think she sees what she feels like she needs to see. Yeah. You can tell I'm a little uncomfortable talking about Rin's star sight.
Okay, well, Chamomile is not sure how this tottering old man that her sister is kind to out of the mercy of her bountiful heart has managed to put this armor on and get this far away from town. But she is concerned for his safety. So she's gonna... Should I do like a medicine check to see how you're supposed to deal with like elderly people that, maybe aren't all the way put together, like they,
It could all be a medicine check to kind of
yeah, all right.
discern like his general well-being.
Yeah. If I had like lore the elderly, I guess I could roll that. So.
Yeah, sadly, no one's trained in elder lore.
Okay. All right. Here's my medicine check.
Almost
Are you
took that one.
Are you asking me to like, open my mouth and say
Okay, I got an 18. Does he seem of sound mind?
With an 18, the first thing you kind of notice is you haven't really seen this person like in his like paladin gear. This is the first time you've seen him really like dressed up, and he's got like his chainmail on him. He's carrying his shield and longsword. You can tell he's not having any like physical discomfort anymore carrying this. He almost kind of looks a lot more prideful than you've seen him in the past.
Oh.
However, you're still not sure how he is mentally. You don't know much about what he's gone through, but you know that he went through something horrible in the past, and you kind of get a sense that like there's still like some mental wounds there, but not any more than a lot of other adventurers have.
Okay. Having assessed that you are in fact of sound mind and that you're not just, trying to live out your glory days, Chamomile's going to calm down a little bit and say, "Oh, you really are here to help us. Okay. I guess, do you need quick introductions?"
That would be appreciated.
Okay. Well, you know me, and this is Verso. And Pork's around here somewhere. Oh, there he is. And I mean, you guys should probably, introduce yourselves. I don't want to presume.
My name is Valen. I'm cleric of Nerakis. If you're here, you must be here for a reason.
I'll give you like a kind of a solemn nod. That I am. It is a pleasure to meet your acquaintance. I'm Gregor.
Yes, nice to meet you as well.
Then I'll turn to the cat person.
Yep. Bodin Soul Whiskers at your service.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Swamp guide and purveyor of all things soggy.
My eyes go a little wide at that for a split second, and there's like maybe a flash of confusion on my face when I try and think about what wares would be soggy. But I just kind of try and go back to a solemn face and hide the fact that that I was confused.
He's an Undyne cat folk, so he does have like aquatic traits.
Yeah, I always imagine Odin's fur always looks like constantly wet.
Well, that's cool.
Looking at this man, can I tell he's a religious man?
I do have a holy symbol of Iomedae prominently, like around my neck, hanging down outside of my armor, and it looks like it's carved out of silver.
Can I see if I recognize that, Ash?
Yeah, you can roll me a religion check.
Skills. I'll roll it from the quick thing. Religion.
Yeah, with a 14, you're aware who Iomedae is. She's one of the more popular religious figures in relationship to paladins. It's a lawful evil god, and then that she is all for fighting for justice and honor, and then never dishonor yourself.
Omadai, huh? That's good.
I'll kind of my hand will kind of clutch the holy symbol, and I'll just nod at you. So, what brings you here? What are your intentions?
Well, I'm just here to help Rin with a favor.
She asked me to see to you, but she did not express to me what your task is.
She just asked us to investigate it. This place, it's got a lot of history.
I'll smack it like a mosquito or whatever. Lots of bugs as well.
Val doesn't laugh. She just kind of looks at you with a serious look. Used to be a place of great evil. Did you see the light?
This is a lighthouse, right?
Yes, but you haven't seen any light emit from the lighthouse.
Oh, okay. I'll just shake my head no. It doesn't look like a light has shone from here in ages.
Well, look closer next time.
Alright, you two arguing like a couple married folk.
Arguing?
Let's get a move on.
All right. So we know that there's these. What are these things? Can we do a lore check to figure out what a mitflit is?
Yep. Anyone who wants to can roll a nature check.
Okay. Nature check, you say? All right, I'll go for it. Is it secret because it's a knowledge skill, or?
Yep. Since we're not in combat, I would make it a secret roll.
Okay. How do I designate it to be secret?
So when you know how it brings up that pop-up menu.
Yeah.
down the bottom, there's an option to like choose what kind of roll it is.
Ignore mine. I don't want
okay.
to roll.
So blind is to you, and we can't see it. That's what we have to pick. All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, so both Chamomile and Gregor recognize these as midflits, also known as mites, self-loathing and pitiful cowards. They're easily bullied into servitude by other creatures, or even slightly more powerful midflit leaders. You know that they're of Fey origin, somewhat related to gremlins. And you know that they actually have a weakness to cold iron.
I convey that information with my allies.
You also know that they're known to kind of tame large insects and like spiders and such.
Oh.
Almost how humans like treat like farm animals.
Okay. I also share that information.
Can I check to see if I know if these are like religious creatures at all? Or if they're just kind of like living their best life without a purpose?
I would say with the knowledge that Chamomile and Gregor have like conveyed, like it rings a bell in your mind about midflits. As far as you're aware, they don't seem to worship anything. At least not directly.
Gotcha. Senseless creatures.
I only see 2 of them. These 2 attacked you?
Yes. There was another, but he ran away, but is it Argon? I think Argon chased him down and killed him.
Oh no, Verso.
Verso, I'm sorry. Names.
Well,
Odd that they would attack a group larger than they are.
there was like 3 of us and a dragon versus 3 of them. They had surprise. They were 10 feet up in the air. They had a whole canopy made out of spider webs. Kind of checks out now with the whole spider web thing.
Well, while we have light, we should keep exploring.
Absolutely. Let's go.
So before you guys continue to move as you're going forward, what are you guys doing as you're kind of exploring this area?
I'm looking. I'm seeking. I'm trying to find enemies and clues and items of note.
Yep, so if you roll your initiative with deception.
Oh yes, I will be doing detecting magic.
Sure. So you kind of send out like this pulse of magic in like a cone in front of you just to see if anything like bounces off it.
Verso will be scouting, because as a summoner, I get 2 exploration actions.
Yep, sure. Valen, if you... I don't want you to roll the skill check. You need to do it as an initiative roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Can I keep that? Can I keep that 24 though?
Sure.
Thank you.
I'll be scouting, so I'll use stealth.
Okay.
Yep.
All this sounds really cool. Oh, there we go.
Because the Verso was scouting for everyone, when you do the roll, you can give yourself a +1 as well.
Oh no, I forgot.
I can just add it.
Thank you.
Does Verso give it to himself too?
Well, he doesn't have an initiative roll.
Oh right, because he shares my initiative roll. My bad.
Yep.
Okay.
So to add the 1, you manually put the circumstance in, click add, and then roll?
Yes.
But you gotta declare what you're doing first.
I'd be doing the same as you. Gregor, he'd just be on the lookout for anything that looks like it would be aggressive or dangerous.
So now that we've got someone with a shield, rather than doing that, you can actually defend, which essentially means at the start of combat, your shield is automatically raised. So you don't need to spend an action on your first turn.
Oh, yeah, I like that. And then
awesome.
would that still be perception?
It would just be perception, yeah, because it's a thief. Like you're not really helping explore; you're just on the ready and prepared to like fight if it happens.
Yes, yeah, that sounds right up his alley.
Oh, there we go.
That tracks.
Yep. All right. Well, as you guys begin to move forward, Valen, you notice something. You're kind of looking at this bridge, and it looks a bit rickety. You're not really sure how much weight it could handle. You think 2 medium creatures might be pushing it.
Okay, cross the bridge one at a time. This thing is not in good shape.
First, I'll go over first. Let's see. Pork will fly over. I was informed that if Pork can fly, he must always fly as one of his mutations, or whatever.
Yeah, so if you pick an animal who has like a natural ability, you have to pick one of those abilities for it to get it. However, you could just say sometimes you wake up in the morning and his wings are.
Well, that's what I was hoping for. Is that sometimes he just sprouts wings? Is that okay? Because his normal thing is just walking around like a dog. So
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, just whenever you want to give him the flying ability, in the morning when you're like choosing his abilities, he will slowly sprout wings.
Cool. All right, because I'm working through my notes documents since I didn't have chance to go through yet. All right, cool.
Gregor will wait to go last because he figures he probably weighs the most with his gear and such. Oh,
Yep.
sorry.
Alright, so Chamomile, you're up the front and you find this large, like, wooden double door after you cross the bridge.
Okay. We should examine the door for traps.
So as Fallon's a little bit far away, but he's kind of on the lookout, and he hasn't noticed anything.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll test the door. And I guess Verso will test Verso's door. All right. Oop.
So I'll just pause it quickly as I give you a description of what you see.
Cool.
Piles of rotting timber and loose stones lie in a heap throughout this large, L-shaped hall. You can kind of see it turn around up here. Clumps of moss and tangled vines spill down from gaps in the wooden ceiling above each pile of rubble. Several doors lead out to all sides, most barely clinging to their hinges and frames. Debris completely blocks a wooden stairwell that leads up to a large hole in the ceiling. Here and there, the stone wall bears the scars of fire or damage from an ancient battle.
Keep moving, Cam, so we can cross.
Oh, right. Okay.
You would see that like Gregor's bouncing from like foot to foot, like he's very impatient.
All right.
Doesn't like being.
Ooh, wait. I have this spell. The message cantrip. Would this interfere with my exploration action of casting detect magic if I were to use this to communicate?
It would turn it off momentarily, but
Okay.
presumably you would just start it again.
Okay. I will use this to call back to the rest of the party that there is a passage to our left, a door to the right, and just a massive chamber with 2 more doors to the far north, and then an unexplored area to the northeast, and another passage to the northwest. And then she turns around and she sees everyone's right behind her, and she's like, "Oh, yeah, all the things I just said."
Yes,
Are
I
these
see it.
slits in the side big enough to climb through, like these little windows?
Ooh, like arrow slits?
Like these things here, you mean?
Yeah.
You think you might be able to squeeze through, but it would take some effort. It would be like hard to do so, you feel.
Gotcha.
Gregor kind of stands by this one door here, looking at the other door across from him, and looks to the 3 of you and kind of makes this shrugging gesture, like, "What direction does everyone want to go?" Oh,
We go left.
And
Oh no!
As you're having that thought, you can see these 3 creatures that seemingly have like a leash on this massive maggot that they're trying to like control and like move about. However, as they turn around the corner, they'll all see you, and they'll all roll initiative.
Oh, so like when they see us, they pull one of these. Nice.
Let me just get the music going and we'll start. Alright, so Valen, as you see these creatures start to like walk around the side, and they'll start like muttering in a language none of you can understand. Acha! Acha! And they'll like point to the group. You're first to act.
I will take a step action to move 5 feet. And then I will cast Divine Lance on this Midflit, because I know that they're hostile creatures.
Yep, sure. Give you the attack roll on Divine Lance.
A hit cast. Oh, there it is. And we're always, you said do good.
Yeah, select good, but we're treating it as neutral and we're using variant alignment rules, so you're fine.
Okay. And then I click attack, right?
Yes.
An 11.
An 11 will sadly miss. This Midflit who's just coming around the corner will quickly duck back as you throw this massive, like, great axe made of light towards it, and it will just vanish onto the floor. That was all 3 of your actions.
Yep.
So it will be one of the Midflit's turns. Oh, hold on. It shouldn't have been able to go that far. It runs up to here and draws its sword, and then that's its turn. Chamomile, you're up.
Oh, okay. Alright, my 3 Pac-Mans fill up. Nop, nop, nop. And then I look at what we got going on here. My guy's there, and then I'm back here. And then there's 2 dudes back there. Alright, focus fire. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I am going to use Act Together so that I take an action and my boy takes an action. And my action is going to be... Oh, is it?
How many actions are you spending on Act Together?
Oh, my act is going to be 1, I believe. Because I am going to cast a cantrip called Protect Companion. No, wait, hold on. Reinforce Eidolon? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so you focus deeply on the link between you and your Eidolon and reinforce your Eidolon's defenses. It gets a +2 status bonus to AC and saving throws, plus resistance to all damage equal to half the spell's level, which I guess is 0 because we're level 1.
Generally round up, so 1.
Okay. Your Eidolon can benefit from boost or reinforce, but not both. You can cast one of these spells during the other's duration, and the newer one will affect the other one. And then he will attack with his 1 action. And he's...
we're meant to target the Midflit, and I will drag Reinforce Eidolon onto him.
Oh, thank you. And then he will do Slashing Fibers. And I guess it's just a regular ass attack. So here we go.
22 is a hit.
Okay, so I hit this damage button, and damage pops out. Aww, sad feels. Okay. Alright, then I'm going to cast the cantrip Protect Companion. Does that stack? It says Circumstance, and then the other one says Status Bonus, so they do stack. Alright, so I'm going to raise his AC another 1, and then he gains the life block reaction. So he can basically shield himself now.
Great, so I'll drag Protect Companion onto him.
Okay.
So let me double check. Yep, so his AC is now 19, which I believe is correct.
And then, with the last action that he and I have, he is going to use a skill, and he's going to try and intimidate this Midflit.
Yep, sure.
So he could... Is that charisma, or can you use strength for that if you're a big boy? Is it always always charisma, or can it be strength?
It's always charisma.
Wah. Okay. Here we go. He's gonna try and do an intimidation. Oh no!
So once more, someone tries to laugh at one of these Midflits, and it will just cackle back in the dragon's face.
Because no one hates them more than they hate themselves. Got it. All right, and that is my action economy.
Also, before we get too far into the combat, remember everyone should have 1 hero point at the start of the session.
Oh,
which
yes.
essentially lets you reroll.
Hell
Reroll
yeah.
dice.
Oh, can I re-roll that one then?
You can if you want to. Yes.
Okay, yeah, all right, I'll just re-roll it.
Yep, so remember, you can.
No, wait. It's early in the session. I want to keep it in case I die.
Okay,
Never
sure.
mind. Yeah. And then, sorry, I got one more action I have to spend from this familiar. So he is going to use a move action. He's going to just move it to this doorway. Or he's, yeah, there we go. And that's my turn. Okay.
All right, and with that, the 3 leashes that the maggot had on it have all been dropped by the midflits, and it will start kind of squirming towards everyone. But that's its whole turn. This midflit will pop around the corner and go to throw a dart at the big scary dragon. And 11 will miss, and it will spend its 3rd action pulling out a 2nd dart. Bowden, you're up.
All right. Okay. So we're gonna head on up. That's my first action. Second action is going to be I'm gonna try to intimidate the mudlicker maggot. I'll give it an evil eye.
Sure, roll me that intimidate check.
Demoralize. Sorry, I thought I rolled it.
No, it's that. Yeah, the skill actions just tell you how it works. It's still good to glick because it gives me the frightened condition I can drag on, but you still need to roll it. Alright, with a 23, you see this maggot kind of squirm backwards as it looks towards you. It seems like really scared of you as you kind of like snarl at it, as it's frightened too. Also, just so you're aware, the I think you did a hidden roll. You don't need to do hidden rolls in combat.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll drag Panache. So yeah, you got a 23, just so you're aware, on your intimidate.
All right. And I'll use my 3rd action to attack this midfoot here.
Sure.
Take a strike with our rapier.
Remember to target the midflit as well before you roll. Because it just quickly tells me the AC. However, that will be a miss as the midflit like nimbly dodges your rapier thrust as you thrust out towards it. It will now look towards you and give you like a laugh.
Alrighty.
I believe that was all 3 of your actions. Move, intimidate, and then strike. So it is... Which midflit? This midflit.
Melee guys, don't forget, flanking's the thing.
Yeah, I was going to talk about flanking in a moment.
Oh, sorry.
It's all good. So this midflit is going to attempt to tumble through you with an acrobatics check. Let's see if it succeeds. So it's got to beat your reflex DC, which it doesn't. So it tries to get past you, but you kind of just knock it back as it tries to get behind you.
Is this like too solid to move through?
Yeah, so they're like stairs going up.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why it doesn't say your character's name in initiative. But Gregor, you're up.
All right. So action 1 would be moving up to my speed.
Yes.
Okay. And I am a seasoned warrior, so I would understand that flanking. I'm assuming this is not flanking, but
You would have
this
to move
is.
one square up. That is correct.
mhm.
So now the
Okay.
creature is flat-footed, which means it's got -2 to AC.
Okay. And then my shield is already raised from the defend action when we were
Correct.
searching.
Yep.
Okay, so I don't have to
if
worry about doing that.
I click that. I can put the shield on you, which will increase your AC.
Okay, and then so I will strike with my longsword.
Yep. To target the creature, up the top left, there's like a target reticule. If you click that and then click the creature, you'll target it.
Oh, there we go. Okay, and then
And 11 will miss, as this Niflet is like in the midst of all of you, and it's just docking from side to side with its sword drawn.
okay, and that's even though it's still flat-footed, right? Oh, because I
Correct.
rolled an 11. Yeah. Okay, and then if I was to strike again, could I do that with the longsword, or do I do that with the shield and the offhand?
No, you can do it with the longsword, but you'll have a -5 to hit.
Okay. And would that apply as well if I did it with the shield?
Yes.
Okay. I'll try with the longsword again. It's
So when you go to attack, there's like the different
map
values.
5, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if the dice cooperates, no, it won't.
Sadly not. You walk up and you're a little bit rusty. You swing your sword down, hitting the like stone floor, and there's like a reverberation that echoes out. And you go to swing again, and the midfoot just ducks under your blade.
I'm used to fighting things several times my size.
Yeah, you swing too high, and you just swing just completely above its head.
Yeah.
This will
Okay.
bring us back to the top of initiative. Varlin, you're up.
Okay, so I can delay, right?
You can delay, yes.
So that means I can just go after whenever I want, or do I have to like declare when I go? Or do I
Yes.
automatically go to the bottom?
Essentially, you jump out of initiative, and at the end of anyone's turn, you can jump back in.
Okay, I will delay.
Okay, so I'll set your initiative to 0.
Oh, but does that change my initiative permanently?
Yeah,
Yes.
permanently. Yep.
Oh.
If you
I will
wanna,
not
if you
delay.
wanna be able to keep your initiative and then act later, you have to spend 2 actions for 1 action plus your reaction to do a held action.
And then generally,
Oh.
for casters, that's very hard to do.
Yeah.
Most of what you want to delay
Okay.
is a spell.
Eh,
with 2
yeah,
actions.
and when I so let's say I ready to spell, do I lose the spell if the trigger
Yeah.
never happens? Okay.
You don't actually lose the cast of the spell. Like, you don't lose a spell slot if you're spending a spell slot. However,
okay.
most spells are 2 actions, so you can't prepare them anyway. You can only prepare 1
Oh,
action.
okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's not very useful. Then I will just throw. Does this midflit here have any cover to me? The middle one.
The middle one does not. No. Friends don't give enemies cover.
Okay. All right. Then I will just cast a divine lance at the injured one.
All right, give me the attack roll.
I clicked it twice. I'll delete one. And then okay. So it's flat-footed. So does that mean even if I'm using a ranged attack or a spell?
So it's flat-footed to the people flanking it.
Oh,
Not
okay.
to you.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. An 18.
That'll hit. Roll damage for it.
Awesome.
Alright, max damage as you throw this spectral great axe into the creature. It will just strike it in like its back as it like collapses down.
Awesome. And I will use my last Pac-Man to cast Shield.
Alright, Chamomile, you're up.
Okay. Nop. The action economy fills up. I am going to.
So just quickly, are you let me see. Yeah, are you gonna use Reinforce Eidolon and Protect Companion again? Or shall I remove those buffs quickly?
I'm definitely gonna do
Alright,
it. Yep.
I'll leave those buffs on.
Okay. So Verso is going to use his breath weapon on these two jabronis right here.
Yep, sure.
I don't think if he moves closer, he'd be able to hit that other one. Let me see. 30 feet? Oh, okay. So
I think you would, yeah.
yeah, so I'm going to use one action to act together. And so he'll move over to here. And then I'll cast the first cantrip on him. And then from there... Ooh, I wouldn't be able to do both cantrips. Because his breath weapon is 2 actions. So I guess I'll take off the protect companion.
Alright.
Alright. And then he's going to breathe his breath weapon on these 3 dudes right here. Alright, so here we go. And then it will recharge. Oh no! 4 rounds. Okay.
Why isn't showing me the save DC, but never mind.
Is it because I didn't target them first?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Maybe I messed it up when I changed to slashing. I don't remember
Okay.
if it had a thing before. But yeah, they were all reflex saves. I don't know
Okay.
that much.
Oh no, those are big saving throws. Okay. Wah.
And your DC is 17?
Yeah. It's the same as
Alright,
my caster level, right? Or my caster thing?
Yeah, it's the same as
Yeah,
your
yeah.
spells.
Yeah, so it's 17.
Roll the damage for me.
Sure.
I'll apply. Oh, 6 damage.
Okay.
So the first Mythlit will only take 3 as it kind of dodges the kind of slashing paper as it shoots forward.
Mm-hmm.
The maggot, however, will take the full amount. And the one at the back as well will only take half as it kind of ducks behind the stairs and is able to not get hit by too much of the paper, have it like cuts start to form on its shoulder.
Okay. And then with my last action, I'm gonna, or sorry, my familiar action, he's gonna take cover.
Sure. Alright, it's now the maggot's turn. As it will take a step towards Gregor and try to bite onto him. However, it is frightened too, so it has a -2 to hit. Let's see if it still hits.
Ooh!
With a nat 1, it does not. It tries to bite onto you, but your armor is just not able to get through. However, it will try again. Missing again, as it's just not able to get through your chainmail.
Ah.
This Midflit up here will start to throw a dart towards... it'll throw it towards Gregor, because he's the one closest to the maggot.
The maggot is so cute.
It will miss, pull out another one, and then throw it again. Yes, the maggot has googly eyes on. And miss, just all this attacks coming towards the champion, and it's just all bouncing off his shield and chainmail and everything. Bowden, you're up. Oh,
You there?
you there, Stone?
Sorry about that. I had to use the restroom real quick. I apologize.
Mm-hmm.
No problem. Back in time.
Wait.
Alright. So, time to poke some goblins.
They're Mitflix, you racist.
They're short little.
So could
Things.
can you move diagonal like between enemies? Could he go like
Yes, you could.
here and here without having to do a tumble through or whatever?
Correct.
Oh, okay. Get that flank going.
Good call.
Nice.
Alright, so then we're going to make an attack.
What are you targeting?
Strike.
The maggot?
How do I get it to target?
Just mouse over and hit
That's not
T.
target.
Oh, does that work? Okay, I didn't know that.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, the
And,
maggot is frightened 1 and now flat-footed, so it's got a -3 to AC.
Awesome. I love how they handle frighten. So good.
And we're actually going to use Confident Finisher.
So yeah, you don't need to click it there, just in your
there's the
attack
toggle.
thing,
Okay,
just
yeah.
toggle it and then click your attack.
Ooh,
Oh,
very
23,
nice.
that's a critical hit. Hit that crit damage for me.
Very nice, very nice. Ooh.
Let me double check it's all there.
Yeah, because with the finisher, it gets extra on top of it. So
Yep.
Damn.
Yep, 18 damage as you just pierce this maggot in the gut, almost like pinning it to the floor.
Oh, well done. Nice job.
and we'll follow up. Look at this Mitflit and use our third action to tell it you're next.
Well, you don't even need to use your third action. You get it as a reaction with your feet.
Oh, very cool.
So yeah, roll me an intimidate check, and then you've still got your third action.
Wait, what's let me do it as the feat? I'm sorry, I'm confused.
Yeah, so one of the feats you took is your next, which gives you it's a reaction, not an action. So the trigger is you reduce an enemy to 0 hit points, and then as a reaction, you get to do an intimidation check with a +2 bonus.
Okay, so that was it. Okay.
Yep, and then if you go
Sorry.
into your skills...
Just trying
and then-
to double check and make sure I'm doing this the right way.
Yep, sure. It's all good. It's a new
And-
system session too.
yeah.
You're...
Wait, you're telling me you're not an expert by now?
We've had a whole
Okay.
week to digest the entire 640-page rulebook 3 times. All right,
I guess there'd be a +2 to that.
but did you roll it?
Yes.
Damn it! I keep thinking the feature when I hit it, it rolls it. So sorry about
Nah,
that.
sadly not. You got to go into your skills and do it.
Or drag your most used stuff to your hotbar at the bottom of the screen.
Oh,
So sadly that's not enough. It'll kind of look at you, and you're not getting the response you expected. It looks at you like angrily after you've killed the maggot, and it will like scream at you and point its sword at you. You still have one action left because that was a reaction.
no! I moved. I stabbed. Your next is just allows me to get a circumstantial bonus the next time I use it. So
No,
then I did the demoralize for
you-
the third.
But-
No, your next is a reaction. It's not an action.
Ye-
So you used your reaction. So it's your next. After downing a foe, you menacingly remind another foe that you're coming after them. Attempt an intimidation check with a +2 bonus.
Okay then.
Yeah,
That's all
he's
good.
our GM. You can believe him. Like he's not trying to trick you into getting more actions.
I mean,
I'll
I'll
raise-
occasionally make mistakes, but it'll be rare.
Okay.
In preparation for the incoming attack, I'll raise my shield.
So as you walked in here, I believe you had your star knife and rapier equipped. So you don't have
Oh.
your shield in your hand, so you wouldn't be able to raise your shield.
Okay. Well, then I guess just make an attack.
Sadly, rules keep coming up. If you've used a finisher on your turn, you can't attack again.
Okay.
Just try to intimidate him again. Then you could be done.
Yeah. Sadly, you cannot, because after
What?
you attempt to demoralize, you can't.
10
again on the
minutes.
same creature.
What about that asshole over here? Can he do this guy?
You could try to intimidate the other one.
There you go.
All right. There we go. Wow. Horrible rolls tonight.
And once more, this one will kind of look at you with its darts and just like point towards you as it's ready to attack you. Sadly, not able to intimidating anyone, but you did one-shot them. Well, it was already damaged, but you did a mighty blow on the maggot. However, the Mifflet right in front of you now will take a swipe with its sword.
Ooh.
It will miss, but it will spend all its actions trying to avenge its maggot.
Oh.
Hitting you for...
I would like to do my reaction.
Ah, yes, very good.
I don't know how to post it. Glimpse of Redemption.
So if you've got your token selected up the top left, there'll be like a drop-down thing. Under Actions, you can click Glimpse of Redemption.
There we go. Okay. So it has to decide whether it doesn't actually hit him, or if it does, he will have resistance of 3, and then it becomes enfeebled.
Yep. So after this creature has seen the maggot being slain, there is no sign of redemption in its eyes, and it will continue to swing out towards Burden. However, Burden, you only take 1 damage.
Alright.
So
Yeah. And then it is enfeebled 2 until the
Yep.
end of its next turn.
And then it has 1 more strike to make, but it's enfeebled 2, so it's an even lower hit chance. And it will miss. Gregor, you're up.
Alright. I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna do like this.
Yep.
And then I will try and strike it.
He will be flat-footed.
Oh, I forgot to target him. My
It's
bad.
okay. That'll be a crit though, as you roll 10 above its AC. 14 damage. You just cleave this thing in 2 as your longsword just goes from its like neck all the way down its body.
Nice. And then for raise a shield, is that something I would do each turn to ensure it's up, or is it
Yes.
up until? Okay, so I'll raise my shield as my my last action.
Yep.
All right.
So yeah, if you go into your actions thing in the drop down, there's a raise shield thing, and then I can drag it onto you.
Oh, okay. Oh, that okay. Yeah, so that's what that is. Cool. That'll be my turn.
That was your 3 actions.
Yep.
Valen, you're up. You can see 1 more of these creatures
Yep.
are left.
I'm gonna throw a spectral axe at it.
Nice.
And this is a great axe. It's twice the size of Valen. Divine Lance, I mean. And it's good. I'll attack. No bonuses. Oh, womp womp. So I miss it. It kind of like hits the wall, a section of the wall, like maybe a brick falls out. It dissipates. And then I will spend a action to cast shield again. And
Alright.
that's my turn.
Yep. Chamomile, you're up.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I took shield off.
It's alright, I got it.
All right.
I got it.
Are corpses difficult terrain?
Unless there's not really a ruling on this. I generally say unless it's a large creature, no.
Okay. And moving through allies is also not difficult terrain.
Correct.
All right. All right. This cutie has a speed of 25. That sounds right. And that seems to be the standard speed of most creatures in the world. So he's gonna move to there. I think that's 25.
Yes.
While he moves to there, I will cast the boost on him again to maintain it, and then he is gonna swing with the his slashing fibers. Here we go.
You didn't target it, but
Oh,
15
sorry.
just hits.
Okay.
It's okay.
All right.
Roll that damage for me.
Sweet.
And with 11 damage, you just slice this thing to shreds with your paper dragon.
Awesome. Death by paper cuts.
And with that,
Just
seems
because
Oh.
we're gonna have a chance to refocus, I'll use my reaction to Death's Call, see if I get some more temp HP.
Yeah,
Oh
sure.
wait, is the temp HP? Oh, it's always the same. Never mind, I already have that temp HP.
Okay.
I was about to say, how long does it last?
Yeah, I'm not sure how long temp HP
Yeah,
lasts.
It depends on like what gives it to you. So let me just.
Oh.
Lasts for the duration of the spell.
So it lasts a minute.
Okay, then I'm not gonna do that because hopefully I won't need it in a minute.
Yeah.
Well then, yeah.
But I will get rid of my old temp HP. I was used to 5e where it lasts until rest.
Yeah.
Might be.
All right, sweet. So we won. We have defeated Pathfinder 2.
You've done it.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. I'm gonna spend the next 24 seconds walking up to each of these poor souls and putting the mark of Narakus on their forehead. I'm not sure where the maggot's forehead is, so I'll just kind of put it on its back, and I'll say a prayer. I won't cast the spell and chat 4 times, but that's what I do.
Yep. Yeah, that's fine.
All right, sweet. I call Verso back over to me.
for about 2 minutes. I'll be
Okay.
right back.
Before you guys start moving around
Oh.
the room too much, I'll get everyone to do whatever they're doing while exploring again.
Oh, okay. Same deal. So scouting, so everybody gets a +1.
I forgot my +1.
No. Mm.
Except you guys are left in this quiet hallway, just surrounded by rubble and broken wood and stone all around you.
Before we start scouting these side chambers, we should probably scout this whole big room first.
That is wise. I
Also,
agree.
why would stairs just lead up to a dais? Like, that doesn't make any
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah,
So
I
you
kind of
can
want to check.
see
Was there like a
there's-
religious symbol here? Or
No,
something
so you can see a door kind of high up here, and it seems like the stairs continue like going like sideways to like the door, but those ones have broken.
So
okay.
how high up is this door then?
It's about 10 feet up.
Oh, is it okay if I draw on the map? Oh wait, I don't have any drawing tools. Never mind. All right. I got nothing then. Okay.
Yes. You really did a number on that maggot. I barely knew where to mark it.
Okay.
Well, just having to get in the right place.
All right. What's
As
around
you
this
come around the
corner?
corner, you can see
Ooh.
that the wall has just completely collapsed, and you can just see outside the building.
Interesting. All right. Be careful, Gregor. There's frogs about.
Gregor's like, he's not gonna say anything, but he's kind of shuffling to try and like make sure that Cam doesn't get like too far ahead.
She has a very real
Can I
fear as a small creature of being eaten by a frog.
Chamomile, as you're looking into this room, you can see this pit, but it goes down, so you can't really see what's inside it.
Ooh.
Valen, as you're kind of exploring behind her, you can hear the kind of faint chatter of a language that you don't understand, but you've been hearing from all these creatures emanating from the pit.
There's
Oh.
Midflix down there.
Can I try climbing up this door to this door?
Where are you? Sure, you can try to roll me in athletics.
So, seems like there's a lot of these things.
Burden, you struggle to get up the door.
Alright.
You're just scrambling on the stone. One of the bricks kind of falls out, and you fall back on your back, landing prone. But you hadn't crawled high enough to do any damage to yourself. Thankfully, no one was in the room to see you.
Does this pit look like you could climb up from the pit, or is it just like a hole in the floor?
So now that you're right next to it, it looks like it's just like a hole in the floor. But you can see these 4 creatures. They seem to be fighting over like a large blue beetle. It seems like they haven't noticed you yet. But what did the party want to do?
How far down is the pit?
Yeah,
It's
how
a-
tall's the pit compared to them?
It's a 30-foot drop down. So they're
30
feet
foot?
below you.
Alright, so guys, one of the things that I've learned about Pathfinder 2 is that fall damage is not a joke here. You take half the distance. There's no cap. So if you fall 30 feet, you take 15 points of damage.
wow.
I believe so. You ignore the first 10 feet, I believe. 10
Okay.
feet is considered like non-lethal, and then after that, it's every the distance halved. So if you were to fall 30 feet, it would be 10 damage because 20 halved.
Right. So here's the thing. If we try to attack them and they run away, they're going to areas that we don't even know about and getting allies that we don't even know about. I kind of feel like we should probably just leave them alone.
They look like they're fighting over a beetle. Are they armed?
You can see they're not wielding their weapons, but they have the short sword on their side, and you can see various darts kind of strapped to their chest.
Okay, so they're not prisoners.
Nah.
Okay. So, yes, let's just, I believe Kevin Bale's right.
Okay.
Let's back up.
Yeah, let's just finish exploring this floor, and then they'll be waiting for us when we get down there.
I'm not in a rush to kill him if we don't have to. Do
Alright.
we want to start opening doors?
Yeah, let's just open this one to the north.
So as you're looking at this
Odin, that
door,
one goes to the pit.
so you can see this massive rubble and stone has fallen from the ceiling, kind of blocking the double door. If you wanted to spend some time, you might be able to move all the stuff out of the way. But you're not able to get direct access to the door yet.
That feels like it'd be
How
too
long
loud.
does it look like it would take?
You think it wouldn't take too long? Maybe 5-10 minutes? Presuming you succeeded.
I don't like leaving other ways behind us unexplored.
Mm-hmm. I mean, do you think those little nerds would be able to open this door if it's blocked off?
Well, there may be more than just those.
Why don't we do that one last, though?
That's fine.
Here, I could just post Verso right here at the corner, and then he'll see if anything comes out of any of these other doors while we're over here.
Okay.
What about this one here?
Yeah, go for
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah, go for it, go for it. I'll just stand over here in case it's a trap.
Alright, as you open the door, the ceiling has collapsed in the southwest corner of this room. The walls bear several shelves, but the books and papers once kept here have rotted to ruin long ago due to exposure to the elements, as has the wooden desk and chair in the alcove to the northeast.
What's going on in there? Anything good?
Just looks like an old room.
Alright. It's time,
Maybe a reading nook or something.
time for them search actions.
Yep, so Valen, as you kind of get in here and look around, you actually notice that the desk, there seems to be a little bump on the bottom, and you actually find a secret compartment. and inside you find what appears to be these small glass vials with various liquid inside. There's one with like a purple colored liquid, one with like a blue liquid, and one with a red liquid.
Ooh, when I pull them out, since Cam's detecting magic, does she see anything magical about them?
You actually don't think, as Chamomile's magic is kind of like going backwards and forwards trying to find magic, you don't think these are magical. But you can make the assumption, Chamomile, with your crafting, that these are alchemical items in some way.
Ah, that is something else I learned today. That magic, like magic potions, is different than alchemical items. Alchemical items are like all science. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, if you want to roll, anyone, I think Chamomile is the only one. Anyone trained in crafting or higher can roll me 3 crafting checks.
3 crafting checks? Okay.
Well, I have crafting.
What's your crafting at?
Not as high as yours, I'm guessing. Mine is +3.
Mine's +5. Alright. Do I roll them secret?
Yes.
Secret. Alright. 1. Aw. I wish the menu stayed up so that I could just click it over and over again. Okay. Having to teach it to be blind over and over again sucks. 2. And 3. Okay.
Alright, you're not able to identify the strange purple liquid, but you recognize the blue one is a skeptic's elixir, and the red one is an elixir of life. And I'll put both of those in your inventory.
Cool. Do you have like a mod that like you can just toggle it and it goes from being called purple liquid that you don't know what the hell it is to purple liquid that you do know what the hell it is?
I believe it's just a default thing in Foundry.
Oh, wow! Okay.
If you look in your consumables now, there's one of them called unusual liquid, which you have no idea what it is.
Okay. I see, unusual liquid. Alright. An elixir of life and a skeptic's elixir.
What did they do?
I'm afraid to click on them because I might drink them.
I think if you click on the name.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, skeptic's elixir. Alright, listen up. This is, it lasts for 1 minute, and you drink it. This elixir sharpens your mind and allows you to see through lies, falsehoods, and magical trickery. You get a +1 item bonus to perception checks and perception DCs to notice falsehoods, whether they're spoken lies or written deceit. You gain the same item bonus to your will saves.
I don't know. That doesn't sound legit.
Okay, and then there's elixirs of life. Accelerate a living creature's natural healing process and immune system. Upon drinking this elixir, you regain 1d6 hit points and gain +1 item bonus to saving throws against diseases and poisons for 10 minutes. And unusual liquid says, drink at your own risk. Lars, you there with me, right? This feels like some old school tabletop, some old school Dungeons & Dragons. We don't know what the fucking potions do. What the hell?
I love it.
Yeah,
Although,
this is good.
I know I'm always good for a gamble, but I'm not drinking that.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. The things I've seen you do. I mean, we just met. Are you sure you want to be in the back with all that armor? It looked pretty effective.
We go through this way now?
Yeah, open the door. You have your shield raised, Grandpa. You're exploring. Uh-oh.
So you find this triangular room. Might have once seemed comfortable, but after years of rain and exposure to the elements, through the 2 arrow slits in the northern wall, the room's armoire and tapestries have fallen to decay.
Another room filled with rot.
Okay.
I'll just kind of try.
Yeah, so Varlin, as you're kind of on the lookout for stuff, you notice up here that there seems to be a stone out of place that you might be able to push to open something. You're not sure what. but it seems like there's some strange mechanism here.
Now, is that being determined by the perception DC of our characters, and you're just kind of like?
No, it's because he's doing the search exploration activity.
Oh.
So the
okay.
21 he rolled is being compared to these DCs.
Interesting.
Gregor, hit that stone right there.
I'll just kind of like nod and push on the stone.
Yeah, as you do so, there's like creaking of stone as this like passageway kind of slowly opens up as the stone walls like slides to the side.
Secret passage.
I'll like have my shield between me and it until it stops moving in case like any stone falls.
Sure. Well, it takes a while for it to move. Doing so, Valen, you also notice this set of keys as well.
Oh wow.
That are kind of in like the desk that's beside you all.
They're in the desk?
Yep. So I'll
Okay, so yeah, I'm just rummaging through desks.
I'll hand you these.
I have a mechanics question. What if in the adventure it said PCs that interact with this desk disturb like mold spores and they burst out and this kind of thing? Would the person taking the seek explore action be like essentially exposing themselves to all of those dangers since their default AI script is to look through everything?
Generally, stuff like that is pretty rare.
Oh,
it's
okay.
normally presumed you're just kind of with the action. You're not necessarily interacting with stuff to find stuff.
Okay.
You just notice something like maybe Valen saw like the desk, like one of the drawers was slightly pulled out, and he could see some keys. But then it's his decision to go like walk up and grab the keys.
Okay.
Got it. Okay.
Like he sees a stone and he's like, I ain't touching that. Gregor, hit that stone.
Sure.
Yeah.
These might be useful.
Once it stops moving, I'll slowly start making my way.
Sure.
I think this is the hallway on the other side of that blocked door.
So as you get to here, I'll give you a...
Saved us 5 minutes.
So you walk into what appears to be this massive chapel. The air feels colder and damper than elsewhere in the ruins. Condensed beads on the wall run in rivulets across the countless skulls carved into the stone. A mouldering human corpse lies slumped against a wall, which is like right next to where you guys exited. And then you can see some stairs go up to what appears to be a shrine. But there seems to be 4 dead bodies kind of just collapsed, almost in like a praying position to the shrine.
I'll mutter a prayer under my breath as I step in and see all this. I also notice that there's the door to the south of us.
Yep.
That is not rubble strewn.
So as you're walking out and you see the body that's right next to you, Bowden is actually standing kind of on top of it at the moment. That's the square it's in.
Oh.
You can see it seems to have some valuable items on it.
Oh, well, I'm definitely looting.
All right.
Oh God, there is a body on the ground. Oh, gross.
Do I need to do a search check or?
Should we stab the bodies just in case?
You're all good. First off, you find what... I wonder if there's a way I can show everyone this. Maybe not. You actually find it's wielding a rapier in one of its hands, and you can see this faint glow emanating from it. And you know this as a +1 weapon.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, wow.
Need to equip that right now.
Second session, we already got magic items? Oh, man.
Alright, I'll hand it over to you. He also has a dagger as well, but this one does not seem to be magical. He has 2 elixirs on him. Camille, you recognize one of these as a healing potion. Oh, hold on. No, you don't. But I've already told you, so never mind.
I think that might be a healing potion.
So, as you walked into this room with your pinging magic.
Oh, yeah.
You're the reason why you realize, hey, wait a minute, this stuff has some magic items on it. So the rapier that you just received is magic, obviously. You also notice that this potion that is like a red color is emanating magic compared to the last items you found. However, it is a healing potion.
Sweet.
And then there's also another elixir, if someone wants to try to identify it.
So the lore to cover up any mistakes is that someone actually bothered to label it healing potion. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, so you want me to do a crafting check?
Yeah, I can do this actually.
What happened? What
So
happened?
there should be, in the chat, there should be like a crafting check you can roll.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. And blind GM roll and roll it.
Alright, that's a success. You recognize this as a dark vision elixir, which gives someone dark
Oh.
vision for 10 minutes.
Nice.
Do you share
You also find a silver ring worth 5 gold.
Okay. Is there a way I drag these to my sheet, or should I just be writing them down, or adding them, or looking them up in the compendium? What would be the best way?
Whoever's grabbing them, I'll hand them over to that player.
Oh, okay. Well, we should give the dark vision potion to this right here. Because
this?
yeah, you're a human, right?
I am a human.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, done. Alright, you've still got the healing potion and the ring, and then, just a correction, there are 4 daggers on the body.
Oh.
Oh wow. I'm going to just put a sigil on his head and say a prayer.
Sure.
And I'm gonna go do that to the other bodies as well.
Yeah. Where are these other bodies at?
If nobody wants the daggers, I'll take them.
You can see
Yeah,
them,
take
they're all
'em.
kind of lined up here.
Oh, they're on the floor here.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, so there's
Alright,
4
yep.
more bodies. Like, these are 2 bodies over here, and then there's 4 more bodies in these beams of light or whatever.
Yes.
Okay.
And you said they're like prostrated, like they're praying.
Kind of, yeah. It's a bit hard to tell if like they were doing that before they died, but like it reminds you of that posture.
Okay. So there's 8 Pac-Men for sigils on each of these ones.
Okay.
And then, do I recognize any of the religious like, iconography in here?
Yeah, you do actually. As you're looking around, roll me a religion check actually, but you do have some base knowledge. You know this is the shrine to Nimbleoth. But roll me a religion check to see if you know anything more than the name.
May I also do so?
I'm sorry
sure.
if that was supposed to be hidden.
It was, but I'll keep the 17.
Okay.
You recognize this as Nimbleoth, also known as the Empty Dead.
Oh.
You actually put this name together, realizing it is the god that Belcor worshipped, who was the kind
okay.
of great evil who used to like resign here. You know, it's almost like a cosmic horror god, and like death is like never ending and will come for us all. So there's no point like fighting against it. You should just accept death.
Wow.
I don't know how my character feels about that, so she'll just kind of keep quiet.
Okay.
Fellow.
Valen, I have a question to ask. Would you be opposed to me?
Oh, hold on.
Oh.
Sorry. As Bowden steps forward, you see the 2 kind of skeletal bodies in the center kind of like turn their heads to look at him.
Oh. I was going to ask if it would be okay for me to desecrate these dead by blasting them to see if they might be, death everlasting per your lore check.
Yeah, so as you see these like bodies rising, you just hear Velen say, the soul has no need for the body once it's left. Meaning she doesn't care.
Then I will be blowing up a lot of bodies.
Wait, need music to kick in.
Yep, there it is.
Alright, Valen, once again, your first to act as you see these two skeletal figures start to rise up.
Okay. So Valen, backstory involves a lot of necromancy. These are like for sure undead, right? Yeah, I don't know why I asked.
You could safely assume they're undead, but you're not sure the nature of undeath.
Okay.
Okay, so casting a spell in melee could provoke on an opportunity attack, correct?
If
If
they know how to do opportunity attacks.
Okay, I guess we'll find out. And that's why for my first action, I will or I could do two. No. So Valen, she hates necromancy and undead, so she is going to cast heal at first level on the one in front of her.
Oh man.
Yeah, sure. So you're doing the one action version?
Yep, I'm gonna do the touch since it's right in front of me.
You don't want to.
Sure.
Does it do more damage, or does it change the range to do the higher action?
So I'll explain it. So the second version is it's ranged, and if you're healing, it heals more. Doesn't affect damage.
Oh, got it.
The single action is touch, and like the same amount of damage. However, the 3 action one is an AOE.
Oh.
Which you'll never see me do because it's committing suicide.
Is it? Oh, because of your condition.
Yeah. As she answers that question and see these corpses rise up, she gets a real sour look on her face, and she will cast heal on it. I think I did that right. I don't know if I did that right.
Regardless, it will make a fortitude save. A 15 failing.
Oh wow.
So do I click healing?
Try clicking the healing, and if it rolls a d8, we've done it right. For 3 positive damage. Let me double check something real quick.
Okay.
Alright, yeah. So you flood this thing with positive energy as you see it kind of like scream like silently at you. You do realize that it doesn't seem to do any extra damage, which is odd for most forms of undead. You can tell this is undead, but you're still not sure what it is.
Okay, and then, so yeah, you just see a very uncomfortable light. Well, it probably looks good to you. Just come out of her right hand as she smacks it on the head, and then with the left hand you see a dark light, and she casts Chill Touch on it.
Alright, so it will make another fortitude save. And it fails, so it's flat-footed as it like struggles to keep control of its like skeletal body. It kind of like jitters on the spot for a moment.
Yep, and that's my turn.
Alright, Chamomile, you're up.
Okay. First action, we're gonna do act together. I'm going to move away. Verso's gonna move in. Then with our other 2 actions, Verso is gonna blast these guys with his breath weapon. Which I don't think will hit, my allies. Oh wait, 30 feet. So he would have had to stand in the other spot. Can I move to the other spot real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Alright.
You still had movement to spare, so...
Yeah, so, alright, so he would have been there, and then he'll blast out, 30 feet, and hit both of those guys. Alright, so here is breath weapon. Aw. I tried to make a macro, but it did not work. So hold on a sec.
Yeah, sometimes the macros on the bar act a little bit weird.
Yeah. Alright.
But I'll get them both roll for reflex saves.
Yep, DC is 17, only 2 slashing damage coming at you.
So, reflex.
But I ain't complaining because I'm level 1 and I got an actual flippin' dragon.
So you see these skeletals are like more dexterous than you thought, as they almost kind of like disconnect their bones to kind of like dodge all the paper flying towards it. Let's see how the other one goes.
Now, as 27, that's a critical success, right? So does that mean they take no damage?
Yeah, so the first one takes no damage. However, the second one tries to like disconnect itself to like dodge the blow, but it still gets some like scratches on it.
Okay.
So it'll take 1 damage.
All right, and then my familiar will use this familiar action, and he will fly backwards, and that's his turn.
All right. Gregor, you're up.
Alright, so the first thing I will attempt to do is demoralize the one that's ahead of me.
Sure.
I have clicked it and...
So you just need to go to your skills and then roll intimidation.
Right.
So
And you
actually,
would prefer that one to be blind?
it doesn't need to be blind in combat.
Okay.
Actually, when you click demoralize,
Yep.
see how like the intimidation thing is like highlighted? Just try clicking that. Does that make you roll?
It does prompt a roll, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So that's probably the best.
Oh, cool.
With a 14, you kind of see this creature kind of look towards you, and its head will like tilt, and it will just slowly open its mouth, and you just see its teeth dripping with what appears to be like spectral blood, but it's like a blue shade. It doesn't seem to react in your intimidation.
Well, dang. I will try to put my longsword into its mouth.
Alright. Remember to target it, and then give me an attack roll.
Yep.
13 will be a miss.
Well, it's flat-footed.
No, it's not. The other
Yeah,
one
it
is.
is because of my. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
I was targeting the one in front of me, so for some reason I thought you were targeting it too. My bad.
Because you see your target lines. Yeah, I did that last battle. Okay, that was 2. I have my shield raised from the initiative, so Hail Mary, shield boss.
Alright, give me the attack roll.
Oh,
Ooh, a 21, that's a hit, as you slam your shield into the skeletal figure.
Very nice, very nice.
Alright, 8 damage as you slam into it. And
Ha-
you also notice the kind of bones seem a bit brittle, and you deal some extra damage to it.
Hey!
Do we know how much extra damage, or just that we're dealing extra damage?
I guess after you trigger it, you know, bludgeoning weakness 5.
Oh, wow! Okay.
So yeah, you
Nice.
got 5 extra damage.
Very satisfying crunch. And
Yeah, you see its ribs almost like implode inwards as they're like all pointing like in towards the creature now.
beautiful. And then I will keep that shield raised in anticipation of being attacked back.
Very cool.
Alright, Bowden, you're up.
Alright. We'll start with a tumble through. So I guess acrobatics check, right?
Yep. With a 21, once more, these skeletons seem surprisingly dexterous. However, that's just enough as you're able to like slip past this skeleton, and you'll gain panache,
Yeah.
which I'll do for you. There's some features.
And we'll make a strike.
Yep, remember to target it before you do, and then give me the attack roll. Ooh,
Critical!
26. That's a crit. Roll me that damage. 16 damage as you slam. You kind of pierce one of the ribs on this one, cracking it inwards.
Alright.
Alright, so that was 2 actions so far. You still have 1 left.
Yep. And we'll make another attack and do the finisher this time on the same one.
Sure. Remember, you'll have map -5, but go ahead.
Alright. Now, is there something to click to change that on this? Or?
When you're rolling your attack, there's, like on your actual character sheet, you have your strike with whatever plus, and then there's an MAP -5. If you click on that, that'll do
And
it.
then if you're using the drop down, if you go to strikes, it'll be like, so for your rapier, there's like +8, and then there's like a +3 button. So click the +3 button.
Oh, the +3. Okay. Oh shoot! Got a toggle finisher. All right.
16 will hit because it's flat-footed.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
So roll that finisher damage for me. Ooh, 8 damage as you pierce this corpse, this skeletal figure once more.
Does it have any resistance to piercing as a skeleton or no?
It doesn't seem to.
Oh,
so,
nice.
You would presume a skeleton undead would have resistance, but this one does not seem to.
Oh, okay.
They're so brittle, even a pointy thing will punch through that bone.
I take that back. They didn't kill it, so your next does not go off.
Okay.
This actually was tough for this time. So.
Yeah, they got some.
But I do lose
They got some
mass
decent
now.
hit points.
Yep. So you will see this the skeletal figure kind of look upwards and open its mouth, and you can also almost see this kind of spectral blue light kind of emanate out, and then it will look forward and kind of like scream, and you all get surrounded by this, and you just see these blue stars kind of circling around your head, and then they kind of go into your like head, and you feel them kind of try to sap something from your mind.
Oh God. Okay.
How do I rotate this?
Whose mind are we talking about? Oh no!
He's not doing it that way. How do I rotate this?
Oh wait, I'm actually both characters, so it's bad no matter what. I mean, this swamp cat. I mean, it hits you pretty hard. I'm just.
I think he's pointing it in my direction.
So I can't rotate it. It will be Varlin and Gregor.
Oh, okay.
So let me put it in the chat.
Deathlight.
No big deal. It's just called Deathlight.
The corpse light emits a sickly blue beam of light from its mouth and eyes, dope as hell, in a 20-foot cone. All living creatures in this area must attempt a fortitude saving throw. If at least one creature fails to save, the corpse light regains 2d6 hit points, gaining any that exceed its maximum as temp HP that lasts for a minute. Oh my.
Yep, so there you can see the fortitude save buttons. So both Varlin and Gregor, I need you to roll. Did you guys click it in the chat window, or did you just roll it?
I clicked it from my character sheet.
Okay, yeah.
I did it from the top thing.
Yeah, if you click it in the chat, it just tells me quickly if you succeed or not, so I don't need to do the maths.
Okay. Do you want me to do that again?
We'll keep the rolls, it's fine. Varlin, you feel it try to sap energy from you. However, you realize it's not affecting you at all because it's negative damage.
Oh, very cool.
However, Gregor, you take 6 negative damage, and you're frightened 1 as you just see this horrible visage in front of you, and you can feel the life getting slowly sucked from you.
Oh damn.
So 17 is a fail. Damn.
Big numbers in Pathfinder 2. Big numbers.
Oh, and I forgot to do something.
You get to the higher levels, you're in the 40s, the 50s. It's 4th edition D&D, baby. Like it's crazy. Oh, it's a lot of health. Now this isn't even a recharge. It spends 3 action points to do this, right?
Yep.
Oh wow. All right, we're gonna have to focus fire for sure.
And then the second one will do the same thing. However, this time it will hit Chamomile and Gregor.
Oh damn. Okay. All right, do we just click the one that's in chat, or do we wait for the fresh one to come in? All right.
Click the one in chat, and
Just
it'll.
put the one in chat.
All right.
Yeah. Oh no!
19.
Oh,
It says success. That's cute. Okay.
But you still take 5 negative damage.
How dare you?
And then Gregor, you will take, because you failed,
Whoops.
10 negative damage.
Damn.
Yeah, I accidentally took 5 already, so I'm just gonna do another 5.
Yep, sure.
Yeah.
So Lars, what's your next character gonna be like?
Question. So on everyone else's token, when I hover over them, I can see their like health bar, but I can't see it on Gregor's.
Oh, I need to update that. I apologize. That should have fixed it.
I see it now. Oh shit.
Yeah. Now, is there a bloodied status in Pathfinder 2?
They're kind of like, I don't know if it's in the rules. There's no like mechanical benefit. It's more like I'll tell you if a creature is bloodied.
Okay.
Speaking of which,
that's how we play too.
Yeah, the corpse light on the right was bloodied before it drained negative energy from everyone. But I believe you guys should be able to see their health if you hover over.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Valen, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna look at this weak human. I'm just kidding. I don't say that aloud. You don't know my thoughts. I'm gonna cast 2 actions. I'm gonna use 2 actions to cast a 2-action heal on him.
Holy shit! You get more than 1 spell a day?
I have a divine font heal, so I get on top of my normal spell slots. I also get to I get 3 heals a day.
So Valen has 5 leveled spells a day.
Wow. All I got was a dragon.
You got
Complaining about a dragon.
Good thing I can use 2 actions for it.
Bad roll, but still, a 9 heal is nothing to scoff at. As Gregor, you feel the familiar positive energy kind of like flow through you.
Yeah, you see her kind of like cringe when she like touches you, but then she's also gonna cast guidance on you.
Oh, that's
which
nice.
Will give you a +1 status bonus to 1 attack roll, perception check, saving throw, or skill check. I can't spam it. You only get it once an hour, so welcome to Pathfinder.
How refreshing!
It's nice. I like that. Thank you.
All right, that's all your actions, Valen. So Chamomile, you're up.
All right, we got to do some focused fire here. Okay.
Punch them.
Well,
Punch them.
I can't. Yeah, I can't use my breath weapon again because that'll hose things up. But it is recharged just in case. But what I can do is I have this ability where I light myself on fire, like since he's made of paper. So I changed out his evolution feat for this bad boy, Energy Heart. So it is fire, and its unarmed attacks change its damage type to the chosen type. It gains resistance to that type equal to half of its level. So that's kind of cool. What I was gonna do is have their wings catch on fire since they can't actually fly. Like, you know, like they start fanning their paper wings and then they burst into flames or something.
Yeah, sure. I would say it's flapping so fast that the friction of the paper kind of like gets it lit on fire.
Beautiful. Alright, so they're gonna make a wing strike, which I guess I need to update wing strike to say it does fire damage, but that's what they're gonna do.
Yep.
And then I'm going to, with this ability, Act Together. Chamomile is going to cast Electrical Arc, which my understanding is since this is saving throw based, it doesn't cause an attack penalty for my summon. Because
Correct.
Right, alright. So here's Electrical Arc. It's going to hit both the corpse lights.
So the one on the right fails, and the one on the left succeeds.
Okay.
So the one on the right will take full damage. See this electricity kind of arc between them rapidly.
Ooh.
So the first one will take 8 damage.
I was targeted the first one for, yeah. And then this one, does he take half? Oh, wow.
He does take half.
Half damage from a cantrip? I didn't have to be at level 8 or anything? Wow, that's amazing. Alright. And then this dude gonna use his fiery wings on the corpse light. It is flat-footed, right? Because ally
it's
is
flanked at the
okay.
moment.
So I'm gonna target, and then here comes fiery wings. There we go.
13 will miss sadly, as the creature will nimbly dodge out of the way.
Okay, and then I have one more action left, and I will use that to... These guys have a pretty good armor class, yeah? Like, I'm wondering if a second attack will even hit.
You can always roll high.
Yeah, sure, I'll give it a shot. I mean, it is flat-footed. Alright, they're going to try to hit with its wings again. Which these wings, because they do slightly less damage than my slashing, they have one less penalty to their multiple attack.
Correct, because they're agile.
Alright, so here we go. Oh. Oh, it's coming in. There we go. 14?
14 will miss by 1.
Okay. Then that is my turn.
Alright, Gregory, you're up. You see these creatures in front of you, and you're just having flashbacks. You're not used to fighting undead, but they remind you of the horrors you once saw, and while you're frightened one. However, you do have guidance over you, so on your whenever you want to call to use that, you get a +1 to something.
All right. I will not use it on my attack roll. And this soldier in me is thinking like, going here would make this one flat-footed. It looks weaker, but I don't want to leave this one with an open path towards Cam. So I'm just going to attack the corpse light on the right. So I have to target that one. Okay. Before I do, I'm assuming lay on hands when it says that I can heal a living creature, that includes myself?
Correct. However, you don't count as one of your allies, so you don't get the bonus AC if you cast it on yourself.
Aww. That's okay. So cast. Oh, it thinks I'm casting it on it, I think, but that's not what I'm doing. I'm healing myself.
Yep, it's just a flat 6 heal.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so target me.
Gregor, I'm like,
me.
I'm really tough even though I'm small. I got so much health. It's fine. Just go, definitely stand there so that they don't AoE us to death. Roleplay, roleplay, roleplay.
Well, I'm gonna kill it.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill it. So,
Okay.
Targeting actions. So I am going to shield bash it. Why is that not an action? Oh, strike. Shield boss. Okay, so this is yes. That came in. So guidance I'm not using. Frightened is active. Okay, yeah.
Ooh, very nice.
22 will hit. Roll that damage for you as you slam your boss into it.
Alright.
Oh, so
Nice.
with that, you slam your shield into this creature and you just see its ribcage explode and the skeletal figure will kind of collapse onto the floor. However, as this happens, you kind of see the blue light just start to float where the chest was, while the skeleton falls. There's just left behind this blue floating creature.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
You still have
I have
one
an
action left. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, did you raise your shield yet or not?
I have not yet.
Okay, so you have 2 actions.
No, because I laid on hands.
He lay on hands.
Oh,
Yep.
You're right.
Yeah. So, damn. Okay. That thing's creepy, and I don't have any magic in my blades to do anything to it. So I will. Why can't I move? Oh, I'm on the target button. That's
That
why.
assumption might not be true until if you want to change what your third action is.
Oh. Yeah. Then I'm going to. Safety is move. Nah, yeah, I'm gonna try and just. I think I instinctually would lash out at it, so I'm gonna try and strike it.
Yeah, sure. Roll me the attack roll, and it'll be negative.
And that's this one.
Ooh.
Aww. Critical miss. What does that do to me?
In this case, thankfully, nothing. So critical misses for strikes generally don't matter, but some reactions trigger off critical miss.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Yeah.
However, you swing at this creature, and it will just kind of like float up into the air a little bit, just above your blade.
Okay. Yeah. So Cam, you would have seen me like after I shield bashed it and it fell. I like made as if I was about to move where you told me to, but when I saw the blue light came, I hesitated and tried to swipe at it and missed.
Completely understandable.
All right, Bowden, you're up. You see this spectral figure kind of just floating in the air in front of you.
Oh, I got Wisp Lore. I know exactly what this thing is.
Oh.
Yeah, you can if you want to spend an action doing a recall knowledge check using Whisper, you can.
You might be able to find out weaknesses or something. Or you just try to kill it. Because would it be flat-footed, even though it's a spoofy ghost?
It would be flat-footed. It's
Okay.
not flanked.
I'm worried about it getting its turn,
Okay.
honestly.
I just know I hate it, that's all.
I would say even with a 9, you would kind of know what had happened before you had fought this thing, and I'll post it in the chat. So you have a feeling if you let this live, it will go and try to find another dead body and try to infest it.
Oh, jeez.
Well, we can't let that happen. So he'll strike.
And he doesn't have to go
Love that
far. Yeah.
I love that it's different between a fleshy corpse and a skeletal corpse.
Yeah. A 14 will miss by 1, sadly, as you go to try to strike it, and it just kind of like dissipates just as your blade is about to touch it, and it kind of circles around your blade, not being harmed. You still have 1 action left.
Yep, and we'll try striking at it again.
Ooh, 22 will hit, and even
It's a magical rapier, so
yeah, you don't even need to roll damage, as it's currently on 1 hit point. As you stab your rapier into it, this time it like tries to dissipate and then like wobbles in the air and just slowly like fades into nothingness.
Oh, awesome. Awesome.
Wisp kebab.
Does your reaction thing trigger?
Yep, that will trigger. Yep. So let me do a check. And there's a +2 on that, so it's critical success.
So let me see what this.
Frightened 2.
It would only be frightened 1. Because it's not a crit success. A 25 is still not 10 higher than its DC.
Oh, wow.
However, you see the creature like look towards you, and its bones will almost like shake, and it will like clatter together.
Awesome.
Still frightened 1.
Alright, speaking of which, it will now look towards you. After seeing you slay the one beside it, it will look towards you as a threat, and will go to strike out at you.
Oh, would Gregor still be frightened 1, or would it have gone away on Gregor's turn?
At the end of Gregor's turn, it should have gone.
Okay, great.
Thank you for
Awesome.
reminding me.
Oh, okay.
And we can strip stuff away too if we remember, right? By just right-clicking the top right of our screen?
That's
Like-
correct.
Okay.
Like water or
Oh, there it is.
pathfinders.
Oh, and I
Sweet.
successfully demoralized, so I have panache up right now, too.
Sweet.
Correct.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't add panache to myself.
If you go to your features and click, I think one of your features is panache. From there, you can drag it onto your token. It's a bit of a roundabout way to do it. But,
Oh, okay, there we go, cool.
the creature will try to like bite onto your neck. However, you like push it back, and it will try to claw you twice.
Nope.
Ooh, check. All right, listen to this, Stone. Drag Panache to your World of Warcraft hotbar, and then in the future, just have your mini selected, and then click the World of Warcraft hotbar, and it'll apply it automatically.
Ooh,
I
that
will
is-
use Glimpse of Redemption on that.
Yep, hopefully you do.
There we go, and where is it here? So,
So
that
you-
at least gives 3 resistance to Bodin.
Yeah. Sadly, that will not be enough as it reduces it to 21 damage, which is actually Burden's max health.
Oh no!
So you all see the skeletal creature just slash Boden's neck. Blood will like spray out as he starts dying.
Oh no.
Well, now we get to see the dying rules in action.
There
Don't
we
worry,
go.
Bowden. I have a +3 to medicine and no healer's kit.
On the plus side, it has Enfeeble too.
It is enfeebled to you.
All right.
As it seems like this undead creature does not care about your redemption.
Yeah.
I'm getting
Yeah,
some
Bowden,
big. I'm
you'll
getting some
Bowden
big
it up.
mid-boss vibes from this encounter. Get some mid-boss vibes, maybe. I hope.
Getting some big. I'm out of fucking heal spells soon vibes.
It's all right because you have non-magical healing.
We have that potion you found too.
Yeah, I mean we do. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. I
I was
mean,
hoping to
yeah.
save it for myself.
Oh, also you have
yeah.
you have a hero
Also-
point. You still have a hero point though.
Bowden does have a hero point, so if he was about to die, he could spend it. However, I would just like to point out, because the damage that knocked him unconscious was a crit, he starts at dying 2, not
Eh.
dying 1.
Yeah, and if you get to
Oh,
dying
wow.
4, you just dead, which means that any creature could just walk up and just like crit you and you're done. It's crazy. And
Alright.
you have a -4 to like your AC or something while you're dying, so it's really easy to get a crit on you while you're on the ground.
So what you're saying
Alright,
is
so-
we gotta put this thing out ASAP.
Pretty much, yeah.
So,
But you can't do the 5e yo-yo because every time you drop like that, you gain a wound.
You get
and,
wounded.
and then that means the next time you start dying, you're 1 higher dying than you were before. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
so
whose turn
I
is it?
believe it's my turn.
Valen.
Alright, so he can use the hero point at the start of his turn to get back up, right? Or does he have to be dead to use his hero point?
So, no, he can use the hero point. It won't get him up, but it will get rid of his dying condition. He'll just be unconscious.
Okay, that's good, because I would like to save my last heal probably for the next fight, because I don't think we're going to be able to rest after this. So I am going to do a 5-action step.
Yep.
To
A 5-foot step?
I have a
right
quick
here.
question.
A 5-foot step.
Is that separate? Like, does that still use a Pac-Man?
Yeah, that
Yes, it
uses a Pac-Man. It's essentially a disengage that lets you move 5 feet also.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Um,
if
like
the
this.
creature had a reaction, it wouldn't have been able to use it then.
Beauty.
And then I will, you'll see a glowing yellow great axe spawn in her hand, and she will chuck it at the guy.
Alright, give me the attack roll.
Ooh.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
Nice.
Well, 7 damage as this massive axe just strikes the creature's like neck. You hear you see its like skeletal head almost like topple over, but then it will like grab it and like put it back in place.
Okay. And that's all I got.
Alright, Chamomile, you're up.
Okay, I got a number of questions. What is the Pac-Man economy to administer a potion to someone else?
To give a potion to someone, it's just an action.
Mhm.
However, you need to have it in your hand, so you would have to spend
In
an
my
action to pull it down.
hand. Okay.
In hand, move over to them.
Is there
and
is
pour
there
down
an item like a potion bandolier you could buy that allows you to wear potions so that you just have them ready to go? Because I know you can wear a healer's kit so that you don't have to like search to get it out.
Yeah, so the way bandoliers used to be a thing in the system,
Uh-huh.
it used to be you have to spend 2 actions getting it out of your backpack, and a bandolier reduced it to 1. But now it's just
Oh.
1 by default.
Now they just assumed everybody wears a bandolier because why wouldn't you? like kind of
Yes.
deal. Okay, got it. All right. Okay. I was gonna try to heal you, but I don't know if I don't got the action economy. I think it might be better to just kill this guy, and then you stabilize on your turn. But then again,
you
action
could-
economy.
Yeah, so you could pull out you could act together, pull out a potion, and then get your dragon to move close to it, and then spend an action moving up to him and then healing him. Which you don't get to attack this turn.
Right.
But it's up to you if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, that's everything you got if you do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, hold on. What traits does your... Okay, never mind.
Yeah, he doesn't have hands today.
Yep.
Yeah, I was thinking that if he had hands, he could do it for me. All right. So what we're gonna do is to keep this thing kind of distracted. I am gonna use Act Together to move and to move, and then I am going to have my dragon attack, and I am giving him the bonus there or whatever. We've established that slashing does normal damage, right?
Correct.
Okay, so yeah, it's going to be flat-footed, I guess, and then he will attack it with his slashing fibers.
Yep, give me the attack roll.
Alright, here we go. 22.
22 will hit. Roll
Alright.
damage.
And damage.
Ooh, 8 damage.
8 damage. Alright, and then... So that was 1, 2. I got 1 action left. I don't ever have anything in my hands, so I guess...
Punch it.
Punch
Bludgeoning.
it?
Punch it. Punch it.
Oh my god, no. That's...
Gregor's literally like, just hit it.
That's crazy. I will pull out I will pull out the potion and have it in my hand. So next turn I will be able to heal up Boudin. That's what I'll do.
Alright.
Alright. And that is, and then Pork is going to fly over here because he's freaking out. All right, and that's my turn.
Good job, Paul. Alright, Gregor, you're up.
All right, I'm already targeting it, so I am going to shield boss it.
Alright, give me the attack
Oh.
roll.
And is guidance gone now? It's not coming
Yeah,
up as
no,
an
you
option
didn't
on my
use it.
attack.
It only lasts a round.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
gone. If
Yeah,
you don't
it
use
is
it, you
gone.
lose it.
So
Okay.
yeah. I presume you were trying to save it for a save.
Yeah,
but
we
didn't
we
use it.
5e players thought it lasted 10 minutes, and then we had infinite uses and. Oh.
Sadly not. However, that's a hit as you slam your shield boss into this creature's sternum. For
7.
7 damage, and then another 5 because it's bludgeoning, which is enough. Once more, the skeletal figure shatters, and you're just left with this floating blue light.
Yes, which I will
That's
try
kinda
to
weird.
slash with my longsword.
Oh, finish it.
Oh, that's a hit!
Oh,
Just-
beautiful.
Oh, hold on one moment.
Wait, no, because it thinks it's flat-footed. but
Yeah.
it's not,
Technically, he's
because-
not flat-footed,
No.
so sadly that is not a hit.
Okay.
However, you do have a hero point if you want to re-roll it.
Oof, you get a big roll there. But we are at hour 10, so only 1 hour left, so...
I don't know what that means.
Oh, I mean, hero points only last for the session, and then you get one back at the beginning of the next session.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, how do I spend the hero point?
If you right-click that roll, there'll be an option for a re-roll using hero point.
So if I right-click...
So like in the chat box where it's like 15,
Yeah.
you right-click that.
Oh, there it is, okay. Reroll and keep the new result.
Oh, hold on. Oh, that works as well. So your character doesn't actually have a hero point. So
Oh, that's because I right-clicked it off my... I thought I had to
okay.
spend it first.
Sadly, at
But,
8.
okay.
Yeah.
yeah. So sadly
Oh,
that
okay.
is not enough.
That's okay. The
Bowden-
wisp is gonna take my
Well,
body.
Hold
No,
on.
it's not.
The
You're
hero
not
point counts as
dead.
a second act.
Oh, that's right. You still have 1 action left, Gregor.
So it's a total Hail Mary, but let's go with a -10.
Oh my god.
I mean, I could have rolled a 20. You never know.
Sadly, a 9 is not enough. This like wispy form just slowly floats in the air. You're not able to make contact.
Yeah.
Bowden, it's your turn. Before you do anything, I need you to roll a death check. What are they called? Let me check. Where is it? But now just roll me a d20, and you need to beat a 12.
Okay. Is this a death check or is this just a?
It is a death check. I can't quite remember how to roll it manually.
It's on the top left of your character sheet.
Oh, you are right. However, that will not be enough as you go up to dying 3.
Oh my god.
If you want to spend a hero point now to stabilize, you can.
Alright, so is there anything you need to do here? Or is it just say I'm doing it?
Just say you're doing it and remove the hero point from your sheet.
Alright. So wait, what do I click? Oh, you'll remove it?
Will you just right click
yeah,
on
I
it?
I can remove it. It's fine. But I got it. It's all good. So you are no longer dying. However, you are wounded 1, which means the next time you go down, you'll start at dying 2, or dying 3 if it was a crit.
Damn.
That's your turn. You see the corpse light will spend an action flying. It will go with this actually.
Are there opportunity attacks?
Only if you specifically have one.
Correct.
Oh.
So the only class that starts with it by default is fighter. Most marshals can choose it as a class feat at level 6, I believe.
Okay, that's cool.
It
You see
definitely
this, like-
opens up a lot more movement options in combat. So
Yeah.
So you see this blue light like kind of float into this body you previously looted. Now let's
On
see
the
if
plus
I
side, it has no weapons. In
yeah. We took everything, even the daggers. Now it just has to use its life training breath weapon instead.
Yay!
Okay,
Oh, God.
she kind of cute though.
And that will be its turn.
Okay.
Which brings us back to Valen.
Okay, so I see that medicine check in combat, is that a thing?
If you have a feat.
So there's a feat you can take called Battle Medicine,
Oh,
which lets
okay.
you heal. However, one of the medicine actions you can do is Stabilize. However,
Right.
he's already stabilized, so there wouldn't be a point to it at the moment.
Okay. So I will just focus on the task at hand then, since he's stabilized and away from the enemy. When the last one... So when the body died, would I have been able to Death's Call? Or not, since it was actually a will-o-wisp?
You wouldn't have been able to.
Okay.
However, I would say you've lost the trigger now, but when the second wisp died, you could have done it, but it's been a while since that happened. I haven't given that to you.
Okay. That's fine. I will just target it and I will throw a Divine Axe.
Alright, give me the spell attack as you will once more see this spectral axe form in the air.
Oh no!
Womp
Oh,
womp.
that's sadly a 1. You've
Or
got your hero points if you
is
want them.
it?
Yeah, I'll just use the hero point. Oh.
Sadly,
nothing
still a
comes up.
miss. You just
Okay.
throw it and it kind of clatters and sparks kind of shoot off the stone wall behind it.
Okay.
Dang, a zombie
I
with
will
an AC better
cast-
than 12.
Yep. Yeah, crazy, right?
Where
I'll
are
cast
we?
Shield and that's my turn.
Okay.
I mean, we have a 17 spell DC. We're
Yeah,
like
that's
level
fair.
15 right now.
Alright, Chamomile, you're up.
Alright, we're gonna move together. And we're gonna act together, excuse me. And he's gonna go to here. I'm going to administer the item. So
Yep.
in order to do that, I just click on it and it will disappear from my character sheet, or I still need to delete it afterwards. Alright.
I think if you click use elixir, it'll get rid of it.
Oh, okay. It's fine. I can
maybe
delete.
not.
I can delete it.
yeah.
It's cool. So you get 3 hit points, buddy.
and now you are conscious. However, you're still prone on the ground.
Alright, and then Verso is going to attack with slashing fibers against this flat-footed opponent. Here we go. Hoping for 18.
That'll hit.
All right. Damage 11.
All right. Not that it will matter, but you notice that the slashing blades, well, not blades, the slashing wings. Actually, what part of the body is the slashing fibers?
The
Because
slashing.
the wings are your other.
Yeah, the slashing fibers are his claws, like his.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can see the dragon like tear into the creature, and it seems like it does more damage now that it's in like a fleshy body.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
I feel like instead of calling it slashing fibers, you should call it paper cuts.
Oh, it's totally paper cuts. Yeah.
I don't know why it shouldn't have made it dead because it has a reaction. Get rid of that.
Surprised he didn't go with acid for ink.
I thought about it, but part of it is you get resistance to the damage that you cause. So I thought, I thought fire was would be a pretty common thing. Then paper wouldn't want to catch on fire. I don't know. Plus the idea of a paper dragon that keeps emoliating itself sounds kind of dope. So yeah.
But yeah, do you have any more actions left?
I
Cameron?
do. I do have an action left. I'm going to hit this thing with my wings.
Alright,
Here we go.
One more attack roll.
Oh,
13
only 13.
is a miss.
Okay.
But you do have your hero point.
Sure. So I'm gonna right click and say reroll using hero point. And it's worse. Alright, cool.
No,
Is it?
That's
Oh.
17 is a hit.
Oh, nice. Okay. Then here is the damage. And this is fire. I don't know how to change these strikes, or edit them, so.
I can fiddle with it later.
Okay.
But you see your creature kind of flap your wings at this like wisp, and you see the like blue essence slowly like get like blown away, and it's like no longer able to keep its shape as it slowly dissipates.
Sweet.
Nice.
And then Pork uses his action to take cover, because that's an action you can do. Bam. Another flawless execution of 5 actions in a 3-action economy.
Whew. I'm gonna walk over to Baldwin. Are you okay?
I've been better.
So, out of character, focus is the thing where it takes like 10 minutes of like prayer or meditation or something to kind of regain it.
Yeah, so it depends on like how you got your focus pull, but for you it would be like time spent meditating and praying.
Okay.
While he does that, I'm gonna start performing medicine on everybody.
Sure.
Oh, so
Right.
listen to this. Listen to this, Valen. I did some research, and Eidolons are not allowed to use magical equipment, but a medicine kit is mundane equipment that can be worn. Eidolons can technically use medicine kits, and they have all the skills that you have. So technically, Verso is trained in medicine. So eventually we could get this boy a medicine kit and have another person that could do medicine. You know, for stabilizing stuff.
Could be useful in a pinch.
Yeah.
For sure. She looks at Boudin and she's like, "Yeah, you don't look too good, but you still have time for your soul." And she'll start patching you up.
All right. I'll just pause as you guys like, just so you guys aren't moving around. Actually, it's fine. Never mind. But yeah, roll me that medicine check. This will take you 10 minutes of your time. So during that time, Gregor is refocusing. Chamomile, are you doing anything in particular?
My medicine is only a +3, and I don't have a medicine kit, so I can't really help with any sort of recovery. I guess we will take this, we'll just post up, so I'll have Verso at the south, and I'll be here with Pork at the north, and we'll just all three of us will be taking, I don't know, seek actions, scout actions, the one where you can seek and scout, just so that we can see if anything's coming.
Yep, sure.
Okay.
For now, we'll focus on like the what's happening with medicine. So Varlin, just quickly, if you've got your token selected and you go up the top left with the drop down, under utilities, there's a treat wounds button, which will auto roll the heal if you succeed the check. But we'll keep the 21, so just roll me 2d8s. Alright, so Bowden, after Varlin tends to your wounds for a while, you recover 12 hit points. Varlin, if you wanted this to be long-term, well, it's not called long-term, but if you wanted to extend
take
the
longer,
duration
I
to
can
an
double
hour,
it.
which would be enough to bring Bowden back up to full.
Yeah, I don't know if everyone's fine with taking that long,
I mean,
but I would if I
yeah,
could.
as far as I know, we're not on any kind of calendar or schedule, so, I mean, other than maybe random encounters, but... So yeah, Gregor, you okay with taking an hour to heal Bowden up to full?
We could, or after the 10 minutes is done, I have my lay on hands and I can give him 6 more hit points right now.
Oh, then you can just refocus that up while I'm fixing up Cam.
Oh, that sounds good. All right, great.
So So after your medicine check, that's 10 minutes. So my refocus kicked in. Is that this exploration action refocus? Did I just click on that to make it happen?
I don't think it automatically does it. If you go into your spellcasting page, there's like a little focus pool thing with like a circle. If you click that, it'll like fill up the circle, and then you've got.
Oh, there we go. Okay, and then I can target Bodwin, cast Lay on Hands, and then healing. I don't know if that automatically does it to you. It doesn't look like it.
It doesn't. So it puts it in the chat though, so he can click the heal button underneath it.
There we go. And then I can take another 10 minutes while you're healing Cam to get my focus back.
Alright. Just before Varlin rolls their second heal on Chamomile, or rather their first heal on Chamomile, as you're kind of making sure nothing sneaks up on the group Chamomile, you notice some items that are hidden away in the altar.
Oh.
After healing.
Yeah, I will wait patiently for the healing.
Sure. Alright, so Valen, if you go... Oh, so that's a success. I can already tell. Chamomile, you heal for 10.
Nice. Remember, when you heal Chamomile, you heal him twice.
Can I scoop up some whiskey?
Oh, me and the dragon share hit point pool.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a really cool mechanic because even though we have, an extra action basically in our action economy, and we're in two places at once, we're still kind of the same person. So I can't just. Yeah.
What happens if you get a fireball that hits you both?
You only take it once from AoEs. But
you only take it once, but
you take the worst one.
Result.
Yeah. So if he crit fails, we both end up taking double damage. So
you disadvantage saving throw.
Correct. Yep.
Okay. Huh. Interesting.
How much juice do you look like you need, Gregor? Like just one?
Oh, like barely
Oh
any.
yeah, I'm at 20 out of 21.
Then yeah, I don't think it's worth delaying the one extra
Yeah.
2 hit points we get. So.
All right, loot time. Loot.
From the wisp corpses.
Loot. Oh.
So first, we'll start with the altar. So with your knowledge of the arcane, because these are both things that you are on the arcane spell list, you're able to easily identify them. Oh, actually, one of them isn't, but Varlin is easily able to identify them. One of them is a scroll of Restore Senses, and the other one is a Wand of Heal, level 1.
Oh, damn.
Hey.
What's that mean?
So the way wands work is essentially it lets you cast a spell once a day using the wand. You can attempt to do it again, but there's a flat check, and if you fail the check, you break the wand.
What's the
So-
flat check?
I think it's a DC 15.
Oh,
Oh my
damn.
god!
75%
So,
chance to break it?
Essentially,
For
it's a once.
emergencies only.
Yeah,
Yeah, I will
it's-
take. And can I use the like 1, 2, and 3 action version with the wand?
Yes, you can.
Oh, that
Awesome.
nice. Okay.
I will take that up and say this should be useful.
What's the scroll called again?
A scroll of restore senses.
Okay.
So that is on. Actually, that's another spell that Camille wouldn't know. It's on the divine occult
Oh.
primal spell list. So Valen is able to use
Yoink.
it. So I'll put it into Valen's like inventory.
Mhm.
Essentially, a scroll is you get to cast a spell, and it uses all your casting stats, but it doesn't use one of your spell slots. But it's a consumable.
Oh, but
Question.
you cast it as if you cast it. You don't have to worry about a set DC or whatever on the scroll.
Correct.
Okay.
What if
Nice.
it's a higher level scroll?
You can still cast it.
Oh, wow. Wait, do you have to make any kind of check or anything?
Nope. As long as it's on your spell list, you can use it.
What?
Second question. So I know like when you level up and learn spells, you can only get commons. If I find a scroll that is like an uncommon or rare spell, can I use that to learn the spell?
So you'd have to use the downtime activity, which is like learning magic.
Yep.
But you
Yep.
definitely could.
Awesome. That's really cool. Well, this one is just common. But
But it is a level 2 spell, so
yeah, that's awesome. Activating it. Oh, it just says what the. Maybe if I click on this, it'll tell. Restoring its vision. But it doesn't cure someone that doesn't have the. Oh, so I can't go cure a blind man. Okay. Unless they're magically blinded. Cool. I will try to remember to use that
well, yeah,
when it's needed.
you got some nice loot from your first severe encounter. Good God.
Oh, this was severe?
No one died.
Yeah, I
close.
definitely got some mid-boss vibes off of it. Because if the turn order hadn't been, had been worse, or just any number of other things, like, yeah, they had 2, 3, 4 extra corpses they could have jumped into. So it could have been real bad.
Plus, they could have made more corpses.
Yeah, fair. And having a person immune to their best attack probably helped a lot too. Like there's
I'm
just
not
a lot
gonna
of-
lie. When like, I don't know, when I saw like the super high reflex DC and the high AC, and I was standing right next to him, I was pretty scared. And then I got hit by that, and I was like, oh fuck, I don't see positive. But then he said, or negative. Yeah.
I've played other
pretty
pet
cool.
casters and other systems, and like this is so much more exciting for me because if the pet dies, I die. So like I feel like I'm still up front, like fighting, even though I'm not up front fighting, because again, if he dies, I die. So it's a really cool design choice. I don't know. I like it. I like it.
Yeah,
All right,
me
let's
too.
keep going. What else we
I
got?
one more. Wait, I got one more question. Ash, is there a way that I can like create an Is it okay if I create like an extra spellcasting entry for these with like? Because
Yeah,
if
you
they're
can.
on there, I'm always looking at my spell list. I'm not looking at my inventory.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. Feel free to add like a spellcasting entry, set it as divine prepared, and then just call it items, and then put whatever spells you have in there.
Okay.
I can also do it in between sessions.
What about these?
Okay. Yeah,
what
I'll
about
leave
these
that up
corpse
to you so I don't
lights?
slow us down.
What can we loot the corpse lights?
So as you're like inspecting the kind of dead bodies,
Mm.
they don't seem to have any like weapons or armor on them. However, you do notice some of them have a gold tooth, and you feel like it would be worth a fair bit, like 4 gold.
Oh wow, that's a good gold tooth. Yeah, I mean, what's the skill to yank it out? Just pulling it out?
You can just pull it out.
Okay.
I'll add them all into Chamomile's inventory, but you guys can.
Chamomile
Yeah,
is not
if you
too
want.
proud to collect teeth from the dead. Yoink, yoink, yoink.
Gregor's just like studiously not looking directly at you while you do it.
Mhm. Oh man, this is a big one
Huh.
too. Wow, must be a wisdom tooth. Don't worry, I'll
What's the
use my
problem?
thieves' tools to pull out these teeth. And if that doesn't work, I got my crowbar.
What's the problem?
And if that doesn't work, precision tools.
I've never found looting the dead to be overly comfortable.
It's okay.
The soul
We
has
balance
no
each
need
other
for
out.
Worldly possessions.
I come from a place where the dead almost always were comrades,
Oh,
not enemies.
well now you're in a place where the dead are the comrades again.
And where is that place?
I fought in the Crusades.
I'm guessing I've read about the Crusades.
You can
It
roll a
sounds
religion check
religious.
if you want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I would love to. I like rolling my stuff that I'm good at. Religion. Hidden, since we're out of combat.
Correct. Alright. You presume he's talking about the fifth crusade of the world, which was the final crusade on the almost like this demonic scar on Goliath, where like demons were able to escape from and like enter this plane. The fifth one was, it ended 3 years ago.
I know about this. I played the first 5 hours of Wrath of the Righteous before it kicked my ass. No, yeah.
Sorry to interrupt. Just quickly before you leave this room,
Mhm.
the first body you found, no one actually claimed the healing potion or the silver ring.
Oh,
So
oh man, yeah, I definitely would have thrown that on there, for sure.
yeah,
But
sure, I'll throw them in with you.
I think I have the
Actually,
I think I have the best action economy to be handing this stuff out. I can also give Pork tomorrow hands. Sounds so weird. And then Pork would be able to basically hold a potion and just run around and administer the potion.
Yeah, I think you should hold him because we should normally be standing close to each other, and healing potions are just about the only way to get me back up. So
Okay, so healing potions don't do positive. That's interesting. All right.
I think so, right, Ash? But I think that's what we said.
so I believe alchemical healing potions don't do positive. Let me
Oh.
check this item though.
Well, I just used the alchemical one.
Oh no! Well, make sure you know.
Yeah. So this healing potion is magical and it is positive energy.
Ooh, don't give me that one.
Okay, we'll
So,
keep an eye out for alchemy ones. What's up?
Label your bottles.
Oh, sure. She takes out a wax crayon and she draws like a sad Valen face on the healing one.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
All right, I am seeking again. Do you want us to do the initiative?
Oh yes, please. Sorry.
All right.
Let me quickly.
Scouting, and everybody gets a +1 to their initiative because of
Okay.
scouting.
Oh.
Keep in mind that when scouting, since it's a circumstance bonus, if a bunch of us are scouting, it doesn't stack. So we
Yeah.
only
I'm still
yeah.
doing
Oh dang!
All right. So Valen, as you enter this room for the second time, you notice something that you didn't the first time. You see a similar kind of brick, a stone brick, slightly out of place.
Oh
over
damn!
Here.
This is giving me anxiety. All right, we're gonna have to
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get a fight so we can reset. No. Gregor, hit that brick right there.
and I'll push the brick.
Alright, and with that, once more, the stone slowly moves, opening up what appears to be stairs heading downwards.
Ooh.
I'm gonna
Okay.
stand here, and I'm gonna be like, looks like there's a basement level.
Well, yeah, we saw it through the hole in the floor.
There's actually I know about like the super deep dungeon, right? Because it's been cleared out before, and I rolled really good on that one history check.
So as far as you're aware, you don't think it actually goes that far deep down.
Okay.
But these stairs heading down seem like they go a long way. So you feel like whatever's down here might not have been explored before.
Oh, awesome, awesome. But maybe we should finish up what's on the first floor.
Okay. Let's make sure. Does it look like it can be closed again?
Yes.
First.
Okay. Push
Okay.
the button again. Push the button again.
So we'll close it back up so none of the footlicks or anything get down there.
Yep. You see the stone slowly, kind of like grinding to like close up the doorway.
Hype.
But I am gonna put. I think I have chalk.
Yeah, we should all have.
Or wait, how long does?
Nah, we're pretty
I think-
smart. I mean, look, we know.
I think this lasts a week. Well, look, what if we have like a 10 perception next time we can't find it? I'm just going. Okay, so it lasts a week, so I'm sure we'll be back in a week. Oh wait, does it say on a creature or object? So I'm going to cast Sigil. I'm gonna put a Bark of Darakas 5 bricks up, and then I'm just gonna annotate in my notes 5 bricks down.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Damn, that's some old school D&D right there. That's the old.
Yeah,
that's the
it
old
is. I
school.
love that.
People
Oh,
said
man.
this was for flavor. Look at the mechanical benefit.
Listen,
was-
Dungeon
I-
Crawl campaign is different than modern D&D. Like everything that people think doesn't matter, there's a good chance it does
Oh,
matter in a
I-
dungeon crawl. Yeah.
I bought
I
a
was-
10-foot pole.
I was going to scratch an L into it, into a brick that was like a chess knight's space away.
Nice.
But
All right, this
yeah.
door. Open this door now.
I think we should go this one.
Which one? Yeah, this one. Wait, which door do you want?
Wait, no. Shouldn't we
Bottom.
just? Isn't it safe? Don't you?
Oh wait,
always
there's a
wanna
door
go
up here.
right?
Oh yeah, let's go that
don't you
door.
always want to go right? Yeah.
No, because outside when we were seeing through the arrow slits, that way there's a whole other like part of the island or something. That
Yeah, but this one
that
leads
that
into a
goes to.
round tower. It's probably got wizard stuff in there.
You know what? I'm here to protect you. I will follow your lead.
Yeah.
Just to go through this.
Shields up.
Actually, yes. How do I add that to myself? That's just I just drag it from my character sheet.
The raise shield thing.
Yeah.
So if you go into your actions, there's a raise shield button, and from there you can drag it onto yourself.
So if
can
you don't
also-
want to do that every time, you could put on your bar on
Yeah.
the bottom, and then you could drag it up.
Aha. There we go. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
but
gonna
yeah.
just start spamming the stuff I want to be able to drag.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
filling up my hot bar right now. So
All right.
As everyone is filling up their hot bar,
Is this
you come
rubble?
to this door. It's not rubble, but you can see the door's almost like kind of expanded a bit. You can see the lock mechanism seems to be broken, and the door's kind of like stuck in place. You might be able to like force it open, but
Yeah.
there doesn't seem to be any way to unlock it.
I will attempt to force it open by bashing it with my athletics. Actually, I'm gonna ask Cam. Can I borrow your crowbar?
you may borrow my crowbar.
Huzzah! I don't know if
I
that will
guess-
have.
It
any
gives you a
beneficial to it.
+2 item bonus to open things.
I guess you didn't need any crowbars when you were.
Oh wait,
fucking,
never mind. It gives a
at the start.
-2 item penalty. Wait, it
So
does
if you
something
don't-
good.
If you don't have a crowbar, you get a -2.
Oh. Well, we gotta. I know what I'm getting. I know what I'm getting you for your birthday.
All right, so that would just be an athletics roll.
It would. However, just because it is kind of important, what are you? Because currently both your hands are full. What are you
Ooh.
What are you putting away? From
Oh.
it?
I would put the sword away. I'd sheath the sword.
Yes.
okay.
And
Yeah.
grab the crowbar. And
Yeah.
then-
So if you go to your strikes, up the top left to drop down, there should be a sheath button next to your longsword, which will put it away.
Oh, there we go. Oh, and then there's a draw button there. Hey, cool. Yeah. So I'll sheath the sword. I will use the crowbar, and I will roll an athletics. Oh dear lord.
Sadly, you don't. You're like struggling. You make like a bit of progress, but you feel like you need a fair bit amount of force to finally pop it open fully.
I
Dang.
can't get the leverage. My footing is a little off. I'll look around. Do any of my companions look strong?
Verso has an 18 strength.
Yeah, Versa looks pretty strong. Yeah, Verso's, apart from you, definitely the strongest person here.
Verso
However,
reaches out for
Versus
the
a piece of paper.
yeah. Verso reaches out for the crowbar. He will try.
I will hand the crowbar to the paper dragon.
He's
and
medium
I will
size.
say, just
Oh.
because it was a fail, you
Uh-huh.
can try again if you want.
What are-
Okay.
Before we continue here, so what are like the rules for like trying again?
Yeah, for diminishing returns.
It depends on the check. Typically, once you crit fail, you can't try again.
Okay.
What about
Okay,
offering
next-
assistance?
So
if
the
you're,
way
if you're
aid
not
works,
good at it, then it's not a good thing.
Yeah.
so the way aid works is it's a flat DC 20 check to aid. If you succeed, you give them a +1. If you crit succeed, you give them a +2. But then if you fail, you give them a negative. Oh, if you crit fail, you give them a -1.
Yeah. So, for example, Verso's got a +4 athletics. If Verso tried to help, there's a chance if I rolled, I guess, a 5 or less, that I would make things worse rather than better for you. I mean, I could try it though, so we could see it in action.
Has it been an hour since I casted Sanctuary on him? I know we did like the
Are you in guidance?
guidance. Yeah, guidance.
No, because we only did 2 10-minute
Okay.
breaks.
Okay.
Correct. It hasn't been an hour yet.
Okay.
That's fine. Yeah, so so we'll say
Yeah,
that.
here, I'll try to help
Versa-
you. Here you go. Verso,
yeah.
assist. Verso fails, but you didn't critically fail because it's that's 10 less than 20, right? So that is a
That is a crit fail.
so
you've
so
got
he'd have a negative
-1
one now. Okay.
Correct.
Okay, so basically Versik tries to like help me by like pushing down on my shield arm, but the angle is just off because I'm stubbornly holding onto my shield. It's totally my bad. Okay, so athletics, circumstance, -1.
Correct.
That would be a 1, not a 4. Okay, and then
Oh.
Cool. A 23 will be enough as you all hear like the satisfying like pop and like the wood almost like splinters as you do so, but it's enough to
Nice.
force it open.
I say that when Versa slips off my shield arm, it happens to coincide with the pop, so it looks like Versa totally left it open.
Guys.
Alright, so as
What?
you open up this wall, you see the smooth walls of the circular room are painted a light grey with no indication of seams between blocks of stone. Instead of iron stairs winding upwards along the curved walls before terminating at a trapdoor in the ceiling nearly 100 feet above. A red bloodstain glistens on the floor at the room's center as though a human-sized creature bled to death on the floor very recently, despite there being no body in sight.
Very recently.
So this is the lighthouse tower.
Well, I guess if we want to figure out if that light was illuminated, we need to go up.
Yeah.
But, it's a bit ominous.
I'm gonna go sneaky.
Blood's not ominous.
Fresh
Yeah,
blood
sure.
is.
If you want to go sneaky.
If you want to scout, that'd be pretty swell. But do we have anything like? Does anyone here have Featherfall or something of Featherfall or anything to stop you from falling to your death?
So before I knew how
I
bad,
on my feet, take half damage.
before I knew how bad fall damage was, I was gonna take Featherfall, and then I was like, falling's not that bad, so I got rid of it, and I took this other spell instead, called Grab Allies or Retrieve Allies or something. But now that I know how bad it is, I don't know. That's a tough call. Yeah.
You were thinking with 5e brain and not like 2e
Yeah.
brain.
Now that I know how absolutely deadly falling is, I'm thinking Featherfall probably would have been good, but maybe next time I gain a spell. So.
Said,
Alright.
I got land on your feet, so if I do fall, it's only half and I don't land prone.
See, I took this friend fetch thinking that everybody had opportunity attacks. You shoot out ephemeral telekinetic strands that drag each target directly towards you, stopping in the closest unoccupied space to you in this path, and this is forced movement, so it wouldn't provoke opportunity attacks or anything. So
That, you know what? That could be clutch later.
yeah.
But wait, You could ready that, right? And
I could.
Because you don't lose the spell slot.
Sadly, you wouldn't be able to.
It can't
It's
ready
two
it because
actions.
it's two
actions. Damn spellcasting though.
Yeah. But
Oh,
I
you
could.
only ready single action.
I can't.
Oh my god.
I could lift somebody up. I could lift somebody up 30 feet if I needed to, because it doesn't say it has to be 30 feet horizontal. So. But yeah, I probably should have just taken feather fall.
Well, do we really wanna?
Do we want to
go
explore
by
up right
himself?
now?
Yes.
Well, this is what we came here to find out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, if he's
Though
sneaky
clearly
enough-
we know there's more to look at since we found the.
Yeah, if you want me to sneak up there first. So.
Oh yeah. Here, I could send Pork with you, so you don't have to be alone.
Are we just going
Wait,
onto the stairwell?
No, we're gonna wait at the bottom, and then Pork will go up with you.
Okay, I just wanna say, blood doesn't happen for no reason, and the body was removed. If he goes up there and there's an enemy, this path looks like it's over 100 feet up. It's gonna take us a while to catch
How
up.
about before we go up, we go left?
Oh, sure.
To see, because I mean, if they remove the body, either they dragged it all the way back up, or they went the other way.
And I don't see any kind of like traps around here.
Oh, it's unlocked and it goes outside. We worked so hard to get inside. We could have just come from the outside?
But there is another room over there.
Ooh,
we
yeah,
can
it's
look
like an
at.
outhouse. Does anybody have to go to the bathroom?
No, but we should maybe investigate it. Maybe that's where they hid the body.
Oh,
Well,
I
wouldn't we
think
see
the body's
blood
walking
dragged out
around,
there?
bro. Hey, free boat. Nice. Oh, there's lots of buildings out here. Look, there's a building over there, and there's a building over there.
So where do we want to go?
That building, the one you're in front of. Shields up. Kick down the door.
I will try to. I will draw my sword. Before I forget, draw, and then I will try to open the door.
All right. As you open the door, the southern portion of the stone-walled building has collapsed into rubble, exposing what remains of a boathouse to the elements. The shelves and boats within have decayed into heaps of rot and moss. The remains of relatively fresh campfire smolders faintly.
Campfire.
Okay.
Maybe the Mitfoots.
Well, there were those two people that died, and they had adventuring gear on them. So maybe they were part of the people, like some people came here before us.
Oh, I guess that those. Wait, 2 people.
Weren't there 2 bodies, or was just the one body that had the 4 daggers and the rapier?
That was
that
one
one.
body.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
And-
maybe this was his camp before he went in there. He was a fleshy body.
Yeah. Alright, let's
So-
search. Look and see if there's anything good in there. Detect magic!
It won't let me go through. Whoa, now it did.
Nothing.
So
No.
as you're looking through this, the broken boat and the various shelves and stuff, you don't really find anything of interest. However, anyone who's inspecting the campfire can roll me a survival check.
A survival check. Is there any penalty for not knowing survival? Just
Even
that,
if it's untrained.
just that you suck
You
at
would
it?
have to be trained in survival.
Wang.
Is anyone trained in survival?
I live in a town.
I lived in a barracks. And
Oh,
moved
well.
out to get guns.
Wait, aren't you some kind of wilderness guide, Budid? What?
Modin is
Oh yeah,
trained
it
in
is
survival.
trained. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trained in it. I just don't have a high score in it.
Hey, you know what? Any score is better than no score. Get in there. Look at that campfire.
All right.
Alright, with a 15, as you're kind of inspecting this campsite, you think it's only been 3 or 4 days since this campfire was lit.
How old
So-
did the
so-
corpse look that got turned into a zombie?
You could do a medicine check now to kind of think about it.
Okay. I am trained in that. Eh, eh, eh. Eh. 18.
Alright. With an 18, you think it would at least have been months.
Months. Okay, so the body inside is not responsible for this campsite. Interesting. Alright.
And do we know if Flitwicks are like intelligent enough to set up campfires like this?
The midflits?
Flitwicks.
With your previous check before, you feel like they could have, yeah. But you're not sure. You haven't really seen any sign of them outside as you've been walking about.
Do we want to go into this building, or do we want to...
this building.
Just quickly before you do that,
Uh-oh.
you're looking at the campfire and you open the doors out and you see a ruined pier. However, the rowboat tied next to it seems in almost pristine condition.
I'll check to see if there's anything in it.
Good idea.
Alright, so the first thing you find is actually a small stash of fish-shaped, what appears to be like pastry.
Fish-shaped paste?
Pastries. like
Pastries.
pies.
Oh, okay.
And then you also see a small carving of a flying bird, like inside the boat, near the bow.
Give the pastries a sniff.
They smell... roll me a society check, as you do.
Our weakness.
Oh no.
You have no idea what is inside these, but it does smell rather pleasant, but you can't really pick out anything. Or
I was just trying to smell if it smelled like if it had gone bad or not, so I'll eat one.
Yep. It has a very faint salmon taste.
Stuff the rest of them in my pocket.
There's like various veggies inside. There's some like carrots and peas as well.
I'm gonna try and convince Chamomile that before we search this northern stretch, maybe we want to clear the western wing of the ground floor.
Okay.
Oh, that's an arrow slit. I can't go through an arrow slit. I'm way too big for that.
Alright,
I mean,
chamomile
should-
stack.
Shouldn't we go... Shouldn't we go up? Here? This is what we came for, right?
Well, yeah, but maybe we should clear the ground floor first, because what if there's stuff down here, and then we get to the top, and there's some kind of boss monster, and the boss monster's like,
Okay.
I summon forth all the monsters in the whole place. And then
Yeah,
we're like,
like if
and then
there's
we're
an
like,
alarm
sucks
or-
for you,
I think-
bitch, we killed them all.
I think you've read too much fiction.
They
I
are
would- I would
they
like
are
to-
illustrated manga, and they are historically accurate.
I would like to inspect the blood to see exactly how long it's been here.
Sure, roll me a medicine check.
Oh, but I did it not hit, I'm sorry.
It's alright. I'll keep it. It looks like it's like just been spilled.
Oh, then we should
Guys?
probably. All right, fine, we go upstairs.
This is like real fresh.
Yeah, Grandpa, let's go.
It's barely started to oxidize.
I guess we are moving up. I still think maybe Bowden should scout, but yeah, let's head upstairs.
I say
However-
we let Bowden scout, but we should at least be halfway up so we can help him out if something happens.
Yeah, like let them scout like 60 feet ahead tops. Is it difficult terrain to climb these stairs?
No, it's not.
Okay. Do we have to click on anything to climb the stairs, or?
No, it's fine. So you
Okay.
spend some time like traveling up the stairs. You get up to the top where the trapdoor is, and you find it's currently locked. You're not able to force it open.
Well, if he unlocks that, they're gonna know that
Well,
we're here.
Yeah,
So
it's not
we
letting
lose
me.
the advantage of stealth.
Everything I try to do says I'm colliding with the wall. I don't know what.
I think we're in theater of the mind right now.
Yeah, I think the stairs don't really work well as stairs, sadly. But yeah, essentially you can be wherever you want to be on the stairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
But yeah, you find that the trapdoor is
hey,
locked.
wait!
And you
We
see
have
that
keys.
this-
We have
Ooh,
keys.
I have keys. Bodhi, I'm gonna stealth up to Bowden. I'm gonna hand him the keys, and I'm gonna go back down to meet the others. So I'd say we're like 40 feet down from where Boudin is.
Okay.
Sure, okay.
So I'll sneak ahead and try to unlock the door with the keys, see if they work.
Yep, so you go to... It's like various keys on like a chain, but eventually you find one and you get a satisfying click as you put it into the lock and turn it.
I'll try to peer inside quietly.
Sure, give me one moment.
Sure.
So it seems for some reason... Let me refresh my Foundry, because it has decided to break.
Are you using
Oh,
a
I'm not
different
allowed to
different
miss
map for the
stairs
second
and
floor, or using like layers?
It's a different it's a different map.
Okay. I'm always curious about DMs that use the layered maps on the same scene, like how they keep it all straight, because.
Yeah, it can be a bit of a pain to use on Foundry. But yeah, once again, I didn't make any of these maps. These are all pre-made by Paizo. Alright, I'm back in. So let me try this once more. Doo-doo-doo. Alright, so I'll place Burden on the map, and then I'll transfer it over, but no one else will be able to see anything. So you're currently just peeking up through the trapdoor. Are you able to see it, Burden?
Yep.
Alright, so you see rows of black metal bars encase this circular chamber like a cage. Shimmering waves of force flicker between the bars and gives the illusion that softly glowing glass encases the entire area. The floor to the north has an iron trapdoor, which is currently where you're standing. But otherwise the room appears empty apart from a human-sized encasement of glass and iron that flickers and glows with an unsettling, almost nauseating pale blue shimmer.
Oh wait, I have message cantrip. Hold on. You mouth words quietly, but instead of coming out of your mouth, to transfer directly to your ears of the target. The range is 120 feet. So would Boudin and I be able to communicate silently using this so that we, who are waiting
Yes, you-
back? Okay, so yeah, let me have it. What do you got?
Looks like some weird light up here. It's human shaped. It's very eerie.
Oh, human shape like the skulls that popped out of the bodies.
I'll do I cannot roll knowledge to save my life. Okay.
You do feel like there's some kind of recollection between the glowing kind of glass in the center to the various wisp lights and similar creatures you've seen, but you can't really make the connection in your head.
Okay. Do you want backup? Do you want us to come up and check it out?
Yeah, doesn't look to be any immediate danger up here.
Okay. All right, everybody, we're moving out.
Okay. Do we maintain our old our initiatives from the old map, or do we need to roll fresh?
Just because it has actually reset everything, I'll get everyone to roll again, please.
Oh, okay.
And if you guys want to change your activity, you can.
I will
I am
continue detecting magic and scouting, so +1.
Is it worth doing since it's 4 minutes till, or 6
Well,
minutes?
it'll
till?
be safe for next time.
Okay.
I also imagine, well, depending on what happens, you might just be heading back down to the other room. In which case, I'll get you guys to roll. But yeah, it's just for this room as you're exploring it.
Oh wow, they really went ahead and did like a cool light rim around their exterior wall. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, be looking out. Do some perception.
This is some good incarnate work.
All right, Chamomile. As you're kind of pointing your like cone of detect magic that kind of like goes out and like comes back to tell you if there's magic, there's a massive amount of magic emanating from the light in the center. Like this is the strongest magic you've ever felt, and you just can't make heads or tail of what it actually does, but you can tell there's very powerful magic in this lighthouse.
Okay, I'm gonna blow your guys' minds, but this magic lighthouse, it's magical.
So are there like wisps trapped inside? What's going on here?
I mean, I don't know. Would my Arcana that I rolled for the detect magic like apply towards the lore check or knowledge check for this, or no?
It would.
But it was
but
still
you feel
outside of
this,
like, yeah.
This thing is so beyond your understanding. You're
Okay.
not sure. One thing you do think though is that the light itself doesn't seem to be like the source. You feel like it's getting powered from somewhere else.
Oh. Oh damn. Okay. So I think there's some kind of power source like somewhere else in the building. Maybe like
Let's go find it.
okay. Give this whole thing a sweep, head downstairs, and yeah.
Yep, there doesn't seem to be anything else in here.
Can I try to use my thieves' tools to disable this?
Ooh, I wouldn't mess with that.
Wait, I'm a little curious.
I am a cat and I am curious.
So there's no real mechanical things you're able to interact with. It's like encompassed with this like glass and steel, or iron rather, like dome. And you can just see this kind of swirling blue light inside. There doesn't seem to be anything like mechanical about it. But if you just wanted to try to like break the glass or something, you could try that.
Sure, yeah.
Oh,
Wait, whoa! No, I don't think you should break the glass. It's
I don't think
yeah,
you should
I don't
break
think,
the
yeah,
glass.
no.
Oh, okay.
Chamomile said this was the most powerful magic
Yeah,
she's felt. That if you break the glass, there's no telling how.
yeah, it
That
might
might
blow
erupt in our
up,
faces.
it might blow you up, us up, it might blow the town up. We don't know what's going on. It might shoot a laser out.
Still makes you curious what caused the blood down below.
Well,
Somebody
obviously
got
somebody came here in that
Pitched off the
boat.
roof.
Yeah, somebody came here in that boat, and then they got killed.
Died
Yeah.
and then dragged off.
Well, the blood didn't drag. It didn't look like there were any bloody footprints, so they probably got eaten. It's probably a frog.
The frogs didn't seem like they'd come up here, but maybe something like that. Let's keep looking.
Oh, alas, we'll probably have to look next week. I don't know.
Yes, as you head down the trapdoor to continue exploring the Gauntlight exterior, that's where we'll end the session.
All right, dope.
PF2E is fun.
Yeah, yeah, it is. I just love how many things you could do in combat at level 1. It's just ridiculous.
That's just it. Yeah, you feel like legitimately proficient at what you're supposed to be doing, and to think that it will only get better. Like,
Right?
You only get more options and more adept at the things you're trying to do is pretty fun when you've already feel pretty awesome right now.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have 8 hit points, so you're
Oh,
not.
I think this
Here
is the
comes
time. This is the time that players would normally ask, did we level up?
Sadly, you
Okay. I got big plans for my level up. Those big plans are
Okay.
called even more action economy.
Yep.
Bear with me, guys. I think I know how we can level up. Bodwin, break that glass.
No, we're done. That's it. Done.
So we're playing milestone luck. So Virgo hoboing is not the way.
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
You
maybe
don't
the
know-
milestone's breaking
yeah.
the glass.
That's
You don't
why.
know what the milestone is. It could be.
That's why that frog is still alive. So.
That's fair.
All right, cool. I'm gonna go. Oh, anybody have any announcements real quick before we adjourn? Anybody? Anybody announcements? We got a Monster Hunter 5e game on Wednesdays. We're approaching the end of the campaign, so it's basically a Monster of the Week 5th edition game, but with a lot of fancy homebrew, low magic to no magic, just 4 people beating the crap out of Monster Hunter monsters every week. So that is approaching the finale. Thursday, Curse of Strahd, which is another low magic, no magic game that is apparently a little stressful for some of the players. Friday, we're doing a vodcast. I don't remember what we're talking about on the vodcast, but it won't be the situation with the OGL. And then Orpheus is going to be running Rime of the Frost Maiden on Friday. Saturday morning, we got Red Hand of Doom. We've got Curse of Strahd Daybreak on Sunday morning. We got Mythic Odyssey Sunday night. And then we continue our level 18 adventures on Monday with Odyssey of the Dragon Lords Prime. And then Tuesday we'll be back here. So, alright,
And
cool.
I saved some money on my insurance with Geico.
No, nice.
Yeah.
Hashtag not sponsored. Alright. I guess that's it. I hope everybody has a good week. And see you next time.
Thank you everyone for playing again. I'm glad you guys are having fun with the campaign, and I'll see you next week.
Alright, sounds
For sure.
good.
Sounds great.
Sounds great.
Hey, everyone.